I don't have that much time, man.
So are you here to debate?
You're
or
gonna
what's
start a
up?
YouTube stream? There's like 16 people in here.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a while to push, and there's roughly like 30, 50 people on YouTube every stream.
For sure, I
Is there
feel
an
that.
issue?
Well, when I have some more time, then I'll come up. I'll drop you a
Awesome. Well, I
follow.
appreciate you coming up. I appreciate you coming
Okay.
up here, Joshua. Take care. Moving on to the next guys. Big Trump supporter, this guy said. How's it going? They're not loading in. I guess while they load in, if you're on YouTube, make sure to hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. As you guys are starting to come in on TikTok, make sure to repost the live, share the live, do all the wonderful things. This is a weird person. What? Let's talk to this guy real quick. How's it going? And they left. Make sure you guys are double tapping that phone screen if you haven't already. Repost the live, share the live, do all the wonderful things. That's how we get more people up here. Let's go over to YouTube. Let's get up the chat.
Don't worry, I'll like your stream on YouTube. Don't worry, bro. I got you, homie.
Say what's up in the comment section down below. How we doing today, y'all? What is my comment section saying? Once again, we are looking for Trump supporters to debate, so if you support Trump, join up in the guest box. Why don't you support Trump? A lot of different reasons, but come up and debate me. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yo.
You're like 5. Get out of my stream. Jeez, it's gonna be a difficult time. It's gonna be a difficult time.
Can you see the chat on YouTube?
Yeah, I saw that. That's funny. Because I'm an American,
I mean,
not a
just like
foreigner.
hilarious, so, you know.
Very, very hilarious.
Oof.
The kids love me. I don't know why. Unknown, you're not coming back up. You're a child, please. I don't want to have to. Actually, I'm not going to block you. I'll just deny your request. There we go. Two words. All right, let's see. And I can't even invite you, Colt. You're terrified. You're absolutely scared. I've never seen a Trump supporter more scared. Trump is making America great again. Major, I sent you an invite to the stream. Make sure to come up. You guys support Donald Trump. And try to get 10,000 likes on this stream. That's how we get more pushed out to the FYP. And we get some more Trump supporters on here. And if you're not following, make sure to follow. Make sure to follow my backup account because I have an account warning on this account. So this is going to be my backup account. Make sure to follow it so we can go live just in case anything happens to this one. Show some love to Jinxie while he's up here. We're going to be talking to Trump supporters here. We have MAGA Mike on the stream. Let's talk to MAGA Mike for a second. You guys are double tapping that phone screen, repost the live, share the live, do all the wonderful things. How's it going? Do you support Trump, MAGA Mike?
I'm pretty sure my name kind of tells it all, but yeah.
Perfect. Why do you support Trump?
Hold on, I'm walking in. My dog was outside. Let me get in here. Take me 1 second here.
You're good.
All right, so what are you saying now?
Yeah,
why do I support Trump?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I answered that in the same, but two genders, closed borders, or secure borders.
Two genders and secure borders. That's the reasons why you support Trump.
100%. I'll happily pay more. Actually, making the Islam Brotherhood or Muslim Brotherhood a terrorist organization, I support that 100% too.
So you'd support a T organization, just to have quote unquote two genders.
Why would I support one? They're the T organization. I say I don't support the Muslim Brotherhood. Fuck Islam. If that helps you any.
Okay, I don't know why you're just like being.
You said I support a T organization. I don't. I totally go against them.
Okay, two genders. What do you mean by that? Two genders, whatever that means.
Trying to keep men out of women's sports. Men can't become
in women's sports.
There's only two genders. There are in women's sports, 100%. If you're that naive, then I can't even talk to you.
No,
Can you define a woman?
A woman is going to be someone, an adult human, that has the desire to be in accordance with a particular set of norms that align with the
Okay.
female or male sex. So when I said men aren't in women's spaces, hold on, because you're so obsessed. Hold on, you're so obsessed with trans people, you're gonna run away. You're obsessed with trans people. Men aren't in women's sports. Trans women are women, and trans men are men. So no, when you say men are in women's sports, that's just objectively like wrong. But of course you ran because you're absolutely terrified. You're absolutely terrified. But I don't think you know how to run. So you're gonna be on this stream just getting laughed at. How's it going, D Sport Trump?
Oh, me? Nah, bro.
Well, W. Appreciate coming up here. We are looking for Trump supporters. There's roughly like 60 people over here on TikTok. If anyone does support Trump, and he ran, should join up in the guest box. Make sure to hit that thumbs up. If you're over on YouTube, double tap that phone screen as well over here. How's it going, D Sport Trump?
I'm Sierra. Jeremiah.
Oh, you changed your profile picture? What the fuck?
Yes, I changed my name in my profile picture. How you doing?
Pretty chill. How are you?
I'm okay. Where's Reagan?
No idea. Busy. I'm presuming.
You've been having good lives lately? I see your viewers are
pretty
going
decent
up like
lives.
good.
Pretty decent lives, yeah. But Trump supporters are terrified.
Could you put a baby in a
Chris in here too. What's up, Chris?
Does anyone in here want to run this fist fight?
Does anyone in here want to run a fist fight?
How about I'm gonna invite any Trump supporter in the comments because they don't want to request out. It's really odd.
They're terrified.
They are terrified. It's very clear.
I'm going to invite the guy that said "Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk" in his bio.
Oh God, bro. I'm gonna have that song ready. Jimbo says R.I.P. Charlie Kirk.
Wait, Jimbo. Wait, Jimbo. Jimbo, please don't leave,
What?
Jimbo. Any
What?
person that has any empathy for Kirk actually just Elliot says you
You want
guys
to
are
hate
hating
on
on
Kirk?
Kirk
Yeah.
now. Girl, I don't know about anyone else, but
Yes.
I've always been hating on Kirk. We do not care. Let me put that out there real quick. We do not care.
Yeah, I would definitely hate on somebody that causes division in the country, of course.
Yeah, I would definitely hate on someone that said they wouldn't trust a black pilot just because they're black.
By the way, that got debunked with the Artemis launch, by the way. I just want to point that out.
Like a bad man does not become a good man after they die, or just because
We
they die.
are Charlie Kirk.
Charlie. What's up, Rosie? Do you support Trump?
Yes, I do.
How old are you?
How old are you?
I'm 18.
When's your
What year
birthday?
were you born?
Yeah.
2008.
What month?
Fulfilling the mission of making America great again by banning baby murder, which is basically just mass genocide.
Rosie,
Wait,
get
so
out
bro-
of here, bro.
Yo, bro. Bro, what? Are you trolling?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
definitely
you're
a troll.
trolling, bro. Your bio says 19. Get out of my stream. Baby murderers is killing me, bro.
You
It's
know
the fact that
what?
people actually think that.
Wait,
People actually
Jeremiah,
refer to
I have
that
a
as baby
question.
murder.
Did anyone
What's up?
here see the video? There was this girl that like was preaching Jesus on the bus, and then she like told everybody else like no matter what you believe in, he's the only true God. And like this like other girl was like stop forcing religion. That same girl, she like has like a thing against abortion, and her comparison was I have a screenshot of it. Her video was people are upset about the babies in the Epstein files, but no one's talking about the kids that don't even make it out of the womb. I will send you that screenshot. She
Huh.
posted that video like I was shocked. Like
Bill's Mafia.
absolutely disgusting.
Oh my.
Bills Mafia. I took a look at your following list and I got questions, but we'll leave that one there.
Rosie says debate me. You said you're 18. Your bio says 19. I'm not letting you up. You're a troll.
Why do all these Trump supporters follow children, bro?
Oh,
I mean, considering that they support someone who likes children,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Quite literally.
Seriously, that's crazy.
okay. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yes, I do.
Bro.
That literally
Just
is
like the
Rosie.
same
That's
person.
Rosie.
No, no. My name's Kaylee. I'm 19. I was born in 2007, February 12th.
That's her.
How many hours are in a full-time work week typically?
I don't work a job. I'm a student.
You've never worked
high
a
school,
job ever.
High school or college?
College.
What?
I'm a college student. I'm 19. I'm a freshman in
Do you have a
college.
driver's license?
No, because I live in New York City. I don't have a need for one.
That's just.
I feel like an adult should know that there are like how many hours on a full-time work week. Though.
Right,
Yes.
I'm
So-
sorry my parents aren't broke and could pay for my school.
No,
Alright, so
so wait,
W's are
okay,
among
so
W's.
you're a person that feels like they don't have to work just because your parents are rich, so you're that extremely lazy. You have to louch off your parents' own money. You've never had a job in your life and you're 19 years old.
Yeah,
I'll-
because
I'll
my
be working.
parents worked for what they got.
Okay.
I mean,
so
like
do a
I've
bunch of other-
babysat and stuff. I've never had like a actual
That
job,
ain't
but I've
work.
like babysat and dog walked.
I'm not gonna lie. I believe it. Take it
So
away. Why
you're
do you
telling me
support Trump?
Average Trump supporter.
Right.
Yes, I got
I support Trump because I don't support I think that there's a lot of issues on both sides, but I think my bigger issue with the Democratic side is promoting like trans surgeries for young children.
Nobody's promoting trans. Can you name?
Yes, you guys want like these young children
Why
to
are
like,
you
chop their
screaming? Hold
genitals
on.
off.
Kaylee.
Give one
Wait, can I ask them a
source.
question?
Kaylee, why are you screaming already?
Because I don't support child mutation. It's just it's like I've seen friends
you
go
crying?
through this and like think they were trans and like and it was just like really scary because they wanted to like do all this stuff to their body that was going to be detrimental.
Are you crying?
She's not.
I'm sorry, it's a sensitive topic.
She's not real. She's not real.
You gotta be.
Or why
Just
won't
admit
you
you're
debate me?
trolling.
I'm trying to have a real
Top 10
conversation.
things
You're
that's
laughing.
never happened.
Wait, can I ask Kaylee a question?
You're laughing at me, and I'm trying to have a real conversation.
I'm laughing. 'cause
Okay,
you
don't
can't be a real
cry. If you're an
person, but-
adult, don't cry trying to have a conversation.
Jinxie,
I'm
go ahead,
19.
ask
I'm
a question.
sensitive. I'm sorry.
Let
you-
Jinxie ask you a question.
Yeah, so could you give me the statistic on how many youth get transgender surgeries, like transgender related surgeries?
It should be 0. Any more than 0, they
Wait,
should
do
be
you
like any
no?
doctor.
Answer
Hey,
his question.
Hey, be a
Don't-
good girl
no,
and let
no,
me
no,
speak.
no.
Whoa!
No, answer his question. Don't sit there and interrupt him and not even answer his question.
My answer is that I don't know the statistic, but if the statistic is anything above 1%, then any doctor who's performed those surgeries should be jailed,
Oh
or
my
even the death
It's
penalty.
true.
Honestly,
It's 2 per 100,000 kids get transgender related surgeries.
that's disgusting.
That's disgusting.
Hey, do you hate like trans people? A genuine.
Well,
question.
yeah, the Bible's against it.
Oh
The
my
Bible
God.
is against it. It's gonna be.
Name the
why,
verse.
Why do you not like them? Is it because they're men going into
Because
women's
God
spaces?
wouldn't approve of those mental delusions.
Do you think God would approve of grape?
Probably not.
Probably not. It's a yes or no.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, then if God wouldn't approve of grape, and you
Don't-
also think God wouldn't approve of trans people, which is just completely false, but for this argument, I'll just grant it to you. The argument that I provide here is Trump is a grapist, therefore you shouldn't support Trump.
No, he is
Harris,
liberal propaganda.
it's not liberal.
Wait, so is
propaganda.
Congress.gov liberal propaganda?
The entire jury on that case was made up of liberals who just hated
So
Trump.
let's
Wait,
say I
what?
granted
Because
to
they
you.
believe in mental disorders.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Let's say I granted to you. Let's say that it was in New York. There was a case that liberals were predominantly.
I know you're talking about the
in-
whole like Eugene Caroline or whatever.
Eugene Carroll, yeah. Let's say I grant you this. This isn't reasonable doubt because you could apply this doubt in any other case. So it's not reasonable doubt to believe that Donald Trump.
Thank
didn't
you for the
kill Eugene
rose.
Carroll. Stop grifting and address what I said.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Okay, can I just ask you a simple question? Okay, I have a question.
Yeah, of course. You
Okay,
can just call me Kaylee.
Okay. Let's put you in Trump's shoes, okay? To not have to pay a bunch of
I
money.
would love to be in Trump's shoes. He's amazing. I'd be proud and
I
honored.
don't think she's real. I can't take her serious. Hold on. Let's put you in Trump's shoes. If you had to pay so much amount of money, like hundreds of thousands of dollars, and have your reputation tainted, and all you had to do was prove that a DNA sample on a dress wasn't yours, would you do it?
No, because I don't know what the government could do with my DNA.
She's not real. She's not real.
You're saying I'm not real because I'm giving my answer, and that's just really disrespectful. You claim to want to have like polite
hold
debates
on.
and actually convert
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
But if the shh! Let me finish. This is so disrespectful. I thought you guys were supposed to be feminists.
You interrupted Jeremiah's multiple times. It's not your live, Jeremiah's. Go ahead and speak.
Thank you for the fucking hand-words. What? Get some W's in the chat for Jules. Spam
You
spam
asked
the
me a
W's in
question.
the
I'm
chat.
trying to answer your question.
Shut up, I'm
You already
grifting.
answered, let him talk
Shut up,
now.
shut up, I'm grifting. Some W's in the chat for Jules for the 3 hand hearts. Fucking
Grifter.
W's in the chat. Yeah, you know I'm grifting.
Grifter.
Shut up, I'm grifting. Let me grift.
Grifter.
W's in the chat for the hand hearts.
Grifter.
Anyways, Caleb, I'd be happy to have a conversation if you just like prove to me that you're a real person.
I don't have camera access on this account because it's my spam, but I could switch over
Okay,
to my
so-
main.
So give me a real reason why you support Trump. Give me a genuine
I'm giving
reason.
you. Okay, he's getting the illegal immigrants out of this country, and they're
Cool,
killing
perfect.
and raping children.
Perfect. What is one benefit of mass deporting, quote, illegal aliens, end quote? What is one benefit to the average American?
Getting
of
the
mass deportation?
child rapists and murderers out of this country.
Perfect. According to PNAS and FBI data reports, they are multiple times less likely, specifically 2.5 times less likely, to murder, rape, or steal compared to the average U.S.-born citizen. According to American Immigration Council, it's going to harm the economy. Mass deportation will harm the economy, which will increase poverty, which will increase crime. So if A equals B and B equals C, A equals C, mass deportation increases crime.
May I
making
share
them
my
US
rebuttal
citizens.
to that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think that those statistics are inaccurate simply because obviously there's more American citizens in the country,
Per
so
capita.
the statistics are going to be skewed.
It's per capita. Do you know what per capita
Okay,
is?
source?
PNAS and FBI data reports. You can take a look.
Those
at
are
those
just liberal
statistics.
sources.
Oh my
FBI
God,
is
he's
being
not
ran by
real.
Kash Patel. It's literally far right, I would argue. Right? The FBI director.
Okay, give me a moment
Kash
to
Patel.
check out this source. Give me a
Sure,
moment.
and then another source for you, according to ICE.gov, is going to be ICE statistics, and according to DHS, only 5 to 7% of those detainees have been violent criminals or have a violent criminal record. Under a Biden-Harris administration, we saw a significant more amount of undocumented immigrants being deported that were violent criminals. Meaning that if you want to get rid of murderers and rapists, you would rather have a Harris-Walz administration because Biden-Harris did deport more violent rapist criminals.
Okay, I'm gonna partially concede. I think that I just checked out
Partially?
the statistic. Hey, can I finish? Okay, thank you. I know you've never made anyone finish in your life, so it must be difficult.
Bitch, you are like 17.
Okay, Gavin, can you
I'm
don't say that
19.
word, please? But go ahead, take it away.
I think that as much as like that's a fair point to bring up, I think that deporting any immigrants will I don't want to say scare people because that sounds bad, but like it'll prevent more people from wanting to come in the illegal manner, which will keep us more secure, and it'll make people feel like more inclined to come in the legal way. But then again, like even if I do concede on this point, there are many other reasons why I support Donald J. Trump.
Sure, I'll just address that last point you said. It's going to incentivize people to come in legally. You know what else would incentivize to come in legally? Fix the core issue of undocumented entry, which is that it takes so long, it's too expensive. You fix that, you're going to incentivize legal migration, and you wouldn't be getting rid of the trillions of dollars that go into our economy, hundreds of billions of dollars in taxes every year, $22 billion in Social Security, $6 billion in Medicaid. We would have even
Wait,
more
you
money
think the
than that.
process should be faster?
Okay, so we can agree that the core issue of undocumented entry is that the legal process takes too long and it's too expensive. In order to incentivize legal migration versus illegal migration, we want to fix the core issue, which I just told you what it is. So you want to make the process faster and cheaper, and then after that, we would see
I
more
want the
legal
process to
migration
be
than illegal
faster.
migration.
I think the process is fast enough because we need to do a thorough
10 years
background
is
check.
not 10 years. You think that's fast enough?
I mean, Like, it doesn't always take 10 years. What's like the average?
10 years
Like
is the average.
10 years, yeah.
5 to 10 years is the average.
Okay, well then clearly they have to like search their background to make sure they're safe to
It
come to
doesn't
this
take 5
country.
to 10
Like, we
years
don't
to
want
search someone's
criminals.
background.
Well, yeah, if we like, it's good. It's the reason the process takes so long right now is because all our focus has been on getting rid of the illegal immigrants who are already there.
Yeah, but the point is, we want to be getting rid of undocumented immigrants who have committed violent crime. Under Donald Trump's administration,
Well,
his
they've
first year,
committed a crime.
only 5
If
to
you've
7.
committed a crime in general by being here.
And it's going to be a federal misdemeanor, which is the same as jaywalking. So if you think we should fine everyone or put in prison anyone who jaywalks, then I would also
Yeah, we
argue that, like,
should.
sure, we
If
can
you commit a
work
crime,
with
you should go to
undocumented
jail.
immigrants. But also, you do realize under federal law or under immigration law, you could also just be fined for coming in here undocumented the first time if you haven't committed any other offense. The point is here, I would just point out a contradiction. You're saying you care about crime when it comes to undocumented immigrants, but you voted for someone who's a 34-count felon, adjudicated rapist, someone who violated gag orders, violated the First Amendment,
grape
Second
thing
Amendment,
is
Fourth
just
Amendment,
made
Fifth
up.
Amendment,
The
Sixth
grape
Amendment,
thing is
10th
just made
Amendment,
up.
14th Amendment, and the 22nd Amendment, violated all the articles of the Constitution. And I have some notes that I forgot, but a couple more parts of the Constitution
Yeah,
that
did
have
your
been violated by the Trump
ChatGPT not give your
administration,
other point too?
violated international law, etc. Right?
Yeah, flip your screen around. Show us that you're not using ChatGPT. Because if you,
Sure.
you just like
Well, so
quote
this
unquote
hand-
forgot
this hand-
something.
Yeah, it's because I was researching it last night and I put it in my notes, but this hand is touching my phone, and then I'm just gonna flip this real quick. So over here I have my YouTube stream, and over here I have this, and I'm playing a game. That's why I'm looking down. TikTok stream,
Okay, so you're
YouTube,
playing a
YouTube
game while
chat,
debating.
and then my phone. There's that for you. Yes, I
Yeah,
am
he's
playing a
that
game.
good that he can
And
play
I'm
a
cooking
fucking
you.
game.
I'm cooking you while I'm playing a game and not even paying full attention to the debate. Thank
And you're
you.
still getting
I'm doing the
cooked.
same thing. I'm doing no, twin. I'm sorry. You're the one that was crying earlier at one point that it wasn't even real. You literally put a scary thought in your own head that didn't exist.
Anyways, can you address
Scary
what I
to
said?
think that there's children getting their dicks cut
hold on.
off.
Yeah, that's fine. We can talk about that. But you brought up this. Can you address the contradiction? You say you care about crime when it comes to undocumented immigrants. Donald Trump is a 34-count felon, an adjudicated rapist, violated all parts of the Constitution in terms of articles, violated the First Amendment, Second Amendment, Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment, Sixth Amendment, 10th Amendment, 14th Amendment, and possibly the 22nd Amendment, violated constitutional norms such as the War Powers Act, which I know other presidents have.
People can
violated
change, but these
violated
immigrants who have,
international
like-
law. You think rapists can change?
People can change.
You're
Okay,
racist as shit.
why do
Wait,
you
Jeremiah,
think rapists
I
can
want to
change?
tell you, make sure to tell people not to say, like the genitals words, like the D or V word, because that will get your live taken down. So, KK, please do not say that.
Yeah. So
Also-
can you address the
Wait, what did I
contradiction?
say? Sorry, genuinely, I don't.
You said the D word, but it's fine. Just answer what Jeremiah said.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Well,
So what's
when
the
it comes
address
to
the
like the rape thing, I think that was like false, and I think that jury was biased.
All
And I
right,
think
hold on.
Not reasonable.
Nope, you're already wrong. You're already wrong with that. So the jury could not have been biased because it was such a incredible case. Remember, we're going against the former president of the United States. When a jury is put on display, especially for someone of this higher class, they have to go through all the jury shit. They have to go through their what's it called? Their social media, see who they're talking to, make sure that there's no bias whatsoever for that case. Now, when it comes to this case, such as the president of the United States in the country of where this crime was committed and his people, they're going to make sure that, hey, this guy isn't biased. Hey, this guy doesn't say anything about Trump. Hey, this guy isn't a supporter or an unsupporter, whatever the fuck. They had to go as deep as they can into this because this is such an important case. And any little bit of any kind of, what's the word I'm looking for, bias leads to a mistrial. And it has to go through all over again. And it's a very harsh trial because it takes so long. So there was no bias.
Well,
There was no
we
liberals.
can agree to disagree on the
No,
grape thing,
no,
but
that's
I'm
not
gonna
how this
wait,
works,
wait,
man.
wait.
That's
I'm
just
gonna
how the
concede.
court
I'm
system
gonna
works.
concede on something.
All right, what are you
I'm
conceding
gonna
on?
concede on the fact that I think that you make a fair point with the immigration thing, and that's not a valid reason to support.
I didn't
Trump.
make an immigration thing.
What?
No,
What?
that's something. That's
Hold on,
something the
hold
host
on,
said.
hold
I
on.
don't know why you're not paying attention.
Okay, sure. You concede on immigration. Now we're talking about the rape case. You said you don't believe the
But
rape
that's
case
not
because you think it's
like
biased.
you can separate someone's personality
Do you
from
think,
their like.
if Jeffrey Epstein had Donald Trump's policy, would you vote for Jeffrey Epstein?
No, because Jeffrey Epstein did much worse. Like he ran the whole
Perfect.
operation.
So perfect. So having a bad character to an extent does mean that you won't vote for them. Yes.
No, that's different. My thing is that Jeffrey Epstein
If
himself
Donald Trump,
ran.
if Donald Trump
a
raped a
sex
child, would you
trafficking
vote for him? If Donald Trump raped a child, would you vote for him?
No, obviously
Okay, what's the
not.
difference between a
Well,
child and a
actually,
woman
it
where you
depends on
vote for
how
him in
long
one
ago it was.
case?
It depends on how long ago it was.
He's still grape zone. What's wrong with you?
Why
It's
why
still-
does it
it's
depend?
grape
Why
is
does
grape.
it?
It doesn't matter
why,
how
why,
long ago
why
it
did
was.
yeah? Why does it depend on how long ago it was?
No, never mind. If they did it at all.
Yeah, I'm
So
glad
why would you vote
fucking
for Donald
backtrack.
Trump? Why would you vote for Donald Trump if he raped a child? Why would you vote for Donald Trump if he raped a woman, but you wouldn't vote for him if he raped a child? What is the difference between a woman and a
Because he
child?
didn't grape a woman.
Except
raped
he
Eugene
did. It
Carroll.
was
Yes,
found. He was found
We
liable
already
for it. If
talked
you
about
think
this.
liable means something else, I'm sorry to tell you that's not how the justice system works.
Yes, he was found to be responsible of forcefully penetrating Eugene Carroll's vagina with his fingers in a jury of 9.
And it's not a liberal case. Can't say it's a liberal case because literally, like I said, they had to make sure there was no bias with any of the jurors whatsoever. And it was an anonymous jury, and they had to make sure that there was no bias
Someone said
whatsoever.
KK's getting flamed. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Really
Can
just,
you
like,
address
not
the
true.
fucking point? Can you
Dude.
focus on what's happening on the
Dude.
screen?
Sorry, I wasn't paying
Okay.
attention. Can
Yeah,
you repeat
pay
that?
attention. Yeah, so
Kaylee.
as we were saying, there was no bias on the jury, whether they like Trump or not, okay? They all came to the same conclusion. 9 separate people that never met before, that don't know each other, that don't have the same political beliefs or anything like that, all agreed that he did this and he was liable for this. So that means they all conceded that he raped this woman.
So why did you wait so long to come forward with it?
Because,
Yeah,
when
because her-
people usually get raped, they're very ashamed of themselves because they allowed themselves to get raped or hurt like that. And then on top of that, when she sees that he's running for the most highest political platform in the entire world and trying to control the
Which is
the
why
greatest
she
army,
said it, because she wanted to get him in trouble.
because
She
he's
just
a
said-
rapist and hurt her. Why would he?
Hold on,
Why
yeah,
would? All right, if you all right, Kate, if you were raped and you just saw that your rapist was running for office in your town, would you want him to be mayor, or would you be like, I mean, he only hurt me, so he's fine. He might have good political beliefs.
I mean, like, okay, the only unforgivable sin in the Bible is blasphemy.
Donald Trump committed
That's not
blasphemy,
true.
depicting himself as Jesus Christ.
Oh, I've seen that photo. He was
Nope,
portraying
don't say
himself as
doctor.
a
Nope,
doctor.
don't say a doctor. That's
let-
not
hold
what
on,
doctors
just let her-
wear.
let her-
Doctors
let her-
don't wear a
hold on,
fucking red
hold
robe
on.
as depicted
Just-
by
just
any
let
other
her-
Catholic belief or
Just let
painting
her-
or Christian
Gavin,
painting.
Gavin, just let her make the point. What do you think he was depicting himself in that picture, Kaylee? Sent you an invite to unmute. What do you think? What do you think he
I
was depicting
think that
himself?
my guess would be a doctor, because that's also what he said. And I think, like,
A doctor from where? specifically?
ChatGPT isn't 100% accurate, so I think it was, like, obviously, if he put it into, like, some sort of AI platform, it wouldn't be 100% accurate, but his intention was as a doctor. And I agree
Right.
with that, because using Trump
Right.
RX, he's made so many
Right.
things to, like, he's
Of
done so
course.
many things to, like, help people with healthcare.
Of course.
Trump
of course.
RX is actually
does a,
fucked
does
up
a
a lot of
doctor? Where is the doctor from? Like that, that he was depicting himself. What doctor? What kind of doctor?
Just a doctor in
Just
general.
a doctor. Okay. Do doctors have their hands glowing whenever they're like operating on someone?
I mean,
Do
like,
doctors wear a
I
white
think it was like
robe
so
and then
more
that
of like
little
a hey, I'm
red
speaking.
part?
It was, I'm
Well,
trying to
you
answer
kind of
your question.
interrupted me.
I think no, but you asked her for a question. I'm trying to answer. You asked about the glowing hands. I'm trying to answer. I think that it was more of a spiritual depiction of him like healing the country. Like he was a
'cause
doctor,
it
like
was,
in a
it
metaphorical
was a person on the
sense.
Okay,
table.
so-
There was no. It wasn't a
So
country.
you think it was a picture of him healing
Thank
the
you
country?
for the rose.
You're not fucking
You
real,
think
dude.
it-
She,
you think it
Jeremiah,
was a
real quick,
picture-
Jeremiah. I have to
Gavin,
stop you because she said
No.
I'm a master debater in the fucking comments.
Because I am. Because I'm crushing
She's
you guys
not
with your
real.
liberal talking points.
Kaylee, hold on. You said he was depicting himself as Jesus, as a doctor that was healing the country. Okay, why was there a person there that he put his hand on, in terms of the glowing hand, and why was he wearing a white robe with and that
Red
Have
and
you
white
white
and
never
red
seen
robe?
doctors
Yeah.
wearing a robe? Hello?
They've never worn a red and
Do
white
you
Not
not
like
robe.
leave your
Jesus
house?
Christ,
Do you just sit in your room and stay on TikTok all day?
Holy shit! Calm down, doctors.
Creed! Creed,
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
you for the goat!
Yeah,
Thank you!
Mute this one. Mute this
Oh
one.
my
real
god,
quick.
that was Phil! That was Phil! Creed, Phil, I used to be in the group chat, and then I leaked it to Dean Withers.
You are just insufferable. Wow.
I know I am.
I bet you peaked in high school.
No,
Anyways, as I was saying,
Hold on,
no
it's not-
doctor. No, I have to go, Jeremiah. I have to fucking go, Jeremiah. Okay, let me go.
This feels like a good time to tell you I'm
Yeah.
a troll.
No,
I'm
really.
fully aware, bro.
No, really.
Like, what-
Okay,
what-
just making sure,
Liv,
like, I'm
right?
not stupid.
No,
You
you
definitely
are.
Phil. Okay, sorry
Now
guys.
you're gonna make Phil come up here and be angry at me, bro. I mean,
God, Jeremiah.
fuck.
Jeremiah, when you're live and you see me in the comments, I'm telling you I have to go soon, and you don't pull me up. It makes me want to take the razor.
Okay, buddy, I'm gonna kick you for saying that.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm gonna play bowling.
Okay, good luck. No, I didn't see you. What's up, Oliver? Do you support Trump? And he left. Oh, Sierra's still up here. I didn't even know.
Yeah, I just don't really like unmuting and
Yeah.
blurting out.
my Wi-Fi disconnected.
Yeah, you're good. How's it going, guest? Do you support Trump? You left?
They're just terrified of you.
Absolutely terrified.
Terrified, quite frankly.
Oh, Creed came up here, buddy. I did not mean to call you Phil. I'm sorry. I slipped out. I did not mean to
Bro,
call you Phil.
why'd you call me that, bro?
Bro, the troll called you. The troll called you Phil, and I accidentally referred to you as Phil. That's my bad. Anyways, do you want to debate?
Yeah,
No, you're on
bro.
my stream. Do you want to debate? Why you support Trump?
Nah, I don't got time for that.
You're running for the 4th time. You're running, bro. Why are we running, Phil? I mean, Creed. Fuck. Shit. Sorry. Why are
Alright,
you
bro,
running,
you're calling
Creed?
me the P word again.
I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
You're
sorry,
lying. I'm not running
Creed.
from anything.
No, Creed.
by the way.
You
No,
were
I'm done.
absolutely running from the immigration debate, Creed. And he ran. Creed ran. Creed, why are we running? KK is back. KK, I don't even know who you are. I think you're not Liv, right? You might be Liv.
No, it's Mar.
Mar, yeah, Mar was in my guest box yesterday. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I did not know that was Mar. Did you?
I kind of knew because she came up on my live talking about some that.
What does she want?
Another reason why I support Trump is because. No, I'm sorry.
I'm just trolling, bro. Why is she spamming?
I'm
Wait,
sorry,
is this
don't kick
Mar?
me, please.
Yeah, that's Mar.
No, it's not. Who's? Oh, you think I'm annoying? Okay, do you want a cookie? A lot of people think I'm annoying.
I asked you if you're Mar.
No, someone in the comments said it was. Oh, Resident Punk. Oh, I remember them.
Are you Mar?
Yeah, I'm. Who else would I be?
I don't know. I thought you were Liv.
No, I wish. Liv's my idol. Everyone's just saying I'm so annoying. Like, okay, cool. That's not a hot take. I have 18K followers and you don't. You like what the fuck? Clearly, some people don't find me annoying. I'm working at the mayor's office in New York City this summer. I don't fucking care.
I don't fucking
so are
care.
you a-
No,
are you a
everybody
Democrat?
finds you annoying, bro.
No one really cares about how many followers you have, respectfully.
No, I know. I'm
Damn.
just saying. I'm a bad debater. Okay.
Yeah, I think you're
No,
getting
I'm not a
flamed right
Democrat.
now.
I consider myself a leftist, I'd say. Definitely leaning towards the socialist, but I'm a little back and forth between socialism and communism right now. I've been talking to a lot of my friends about it, trying to find a middle ground and figure out where I stand.
So you're a democratic socialist?
Yeah, I'd say right now that's where I stand, but I would definitely say I'm at a point where I'm moving back and forth between my beliefs.
Communism and socialism now. Makes sense. Well, I'm gonna disconnect you now, Mar. Because Michael's in the chat, just spamming MAGA. Sent you an invite, Michael. Might have to hit a restart here. Resident
Maybe.
Punk. I remember Resident Punk. I remember for one specific reason. If you know.
Wait, what did Resident do?
Like a year and a half ago. Jesus, it was like Reagan and Max. It was a whole thing.
Oof. You should look at the YouTube stream chat.
Modding Chinksy. Pick 25
Yeah.
years old.
We should all be for body Jinxie, totally. So I'm like in here every day.
How do we mod on YouTube? Add as moderator.
Oh,
Bam.
A weekly thing.
Well, now try like a daily.
All I'm
Like,
saying
I mean,
is
every
it's a
single
fucking problem, bro.
every second that passes, a new Palestinian or Lebanese family loses their home. Right? Like
I
that's
get
what
it.
we see in Gaza. It's
Let's see, we're pulling up YouTube back. What's up, YouTube? How we doing? Make sure to hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. If you're on YouTube, have we been muted this whole time? You're lying. No. Okay, thank God. Thank freaking God. Oh, there's already one in the guest box. See what RJ has to offer.
Yo.
Esport Trump.
Yeah.
How old are you?
20.
When's your birth year?
2005.
Why do you support Trump?
I support him because he was on the Epstein Island.
Oh, you're a disgusting human being.
Yeah. Moving on to the next. Omar's on our account. Amy the Rose. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Nigger.
Do you have anything better to do? Do you have a job? Do you have school tomorrow? What are we doing with your life, buddy? Come on now.
Yeah, it's totally so funny to come up here and just hide behind the screen, not show your face, and just spew slurs that you would never say to anyone's face. You're so funny and mature.
I'm gonna bring up my backup account. Make sure you guys are following it. There we go. It's moving on to the next guest. Okay, someone keeps leaving the queue, and I don't know who it is. Maybe the Roses. Quite frankly, thank you so much. Enrique is in the queue. Let's see what Enrique has to offer. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
What's up, boss? Yeah, I do.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Cool, take it away. Why do you support Trump?
Well, first of all, I think that Donald Trump's economic policies have been excellent. As of right now, I don't really know how I feel about them because I just paid $4.80 for gas. But in the past, they have been pretty excellent. I don't know how I feel as of Trump right now. Like, I used to be pretty MAGA back in 2016.
If you could go back in time knowing everything you know now, who would you vote for, Trump or Harris?
Trump still. Kamala Harris is just not. I could never bring myself to vote for Kamala Harris.
Well, you said because of his economic policy. Name one macro variable in 2020 of the economy in 2025 that did better compared to 2024.
I don't think I could tell you one, to be honest.
Because GDP growth grew slower in 2025 than it did in 2024. Inflation went up to 3, and also we're seeing inflation go up right now. Gas prices are up right now because of the war in Iran. The stock market grew slower than it did in 2025 compared to 2024. You also had the worst of the dollar going down. We had 98,000 jobs being lost in February of this year. No aspect of the economy is doing better compared to 2024 to 2025.
Well, I mean, if you look at gas prices, right? The peak of Joe Biden was like I think $5.03. I don't remember exactly what it was.
$5.01.
Right, and the average gas is still lower even with
$4.55. But
correct.
The difference is the gas prices soared because of the Russian-Ukraine war, plus also the global pandemic.
So
Joe Biden didn't cause that. Donald Trump did cause the war in Iran. That's going to be the difference.
Did Donald Trump cause the war in Iran though?
Yes, the United States and Israel struck Iran February 28 after Bibi Netanyahu, February 26, went to the Trump administration and said, let's do a attack on Iran and let's do regime change. Donald Trump and his administration said, we're not going to do regime change, but we'll strike them. Then on February 28th, they launched the strike on Iran, leading to the ceasefire that happened until April 12th, where today they struck Iran again, violating that
right. But if we're going to use
that
same argument, then Joe Biden didn't cause the war in Ukraine, but we still kept sending stuff to them because of Joe Biden.
Of the Budapest Memorandum.
I'm just going to ask a question real quick. It's going to be really going in circles if you're just going to keep saying, but Joe Biden.
Yeah, it's called Bidenism.
Please don't be one of those people, but Biden.
It's a logical fallacy. It's called Bidenism. It's where you use Biden, Obama, or Bill Clinton, or really anyone else to dispute. Yes, Bidenism. It's a logical fallacy. It's what MAGA uses. So that's your first warning. People only have 3 warnings on this live stream. Use Bidenism. That's your first warning. You have 2 more. Anyways, I can address this Bidenism pivot. Joe Biden sent money to Ukraine because of the Budapest Memorandum, and Donald Trump also is sending money to Ukraine, right? So there you go. Address what I said.
I'm sorry. I'll address what you said. I'm just still stuck on the fact that Bidenism is an actual thing.
The same way as MAGA used Trump derangement syndrome, we use Bidenism.
What is that?
TDS. Donald Trump says that Robert Mueller, the one who died, had TDS, Trump derangement syndrome. If the president of the United States can coin his own term against radical leftist lunatics, at the very least, we can coin our own term that makes sense.
Donald Trump is like a lizard, bro. He's like as lizard as Joe Biden.
That it makes what?
he's not doing anything. Like, it's just his administration.
Why do you support someone who's not doing anything? Is just harming the world and
Because
our
Joe Biden
our
wasn't doing
country?
anything either.
Okay, the choice wasn't between Biden and Trump. It was between Harris and Trump.
So Harris, the lady who put herself in the Democratic primary without a vote.
We voted for the Biden-Harris for the Biden-Harris ticket. Biden dropped out, which means Harris assumed the presidential nominee. That's how it works according to the Constitution.
That's how it works,
it
though,
is.
is it?
Quite literally, it is. If the president drops out,
But she wasn't the president. This was for the primary, bro.
Hold on, you're saying Joe Biden wasn't the president?
Yeah, but she was running for
You're
re-election.
saying Joe Biden wasn't the president? What?
I never said that. I said that Joe Biden was running for re-election as president, and just
And his VP, right? As was
because
Harris.
So
right?
her running mate can just assume presidency without having to do it herself.
This was after the primaries because Joe Biden didn't drop out soon enough, which I condemn him for. But either way, 80% of the Democratic Party. Are you registered as a Democrat? Yes or no?
I am registered as a Republican.
Cool. So then, why do you care? Why am I talking to you about this? If you're not registered as a Democrat, it's just a waste of my time and your time. It has no impact on you. So if that's the only reason why you didn't vote for Harris, I'll just give you something to point out the contradiction. Donald Trump tried to overthrow democracy on January 6th, right, where MAGA then stormed the Capitol and threatened to hang Mike Pence, quote unquote. And then he pardoned those violent criminals when he got into
not
office
Mike
in
Pence.
2025.
We actually like that guy.
Hey, can you address what I said instead of being a snowflake?
I'm a snowflake.
Yeah.
Why am I a snowflake? Why would you say that to me? That was not nice. No, don't.
Nice troll. Nice troll. It took me nice troll, I'm not gonna lie. Base Kermit says who cares? Host has a dollar store mic with a pop filter. What the fuck is a pop filter? And I don't think the dollar store sells these kinds of mics. If they would, I wouldn't have bought this off Amazon. I would have gotten it off the dollar store. Just saying. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Hey, man, Trump's a stupid nigger, man. He's a kike lover, so no, I don't support him.
Base Kermit, I'm not letting you up here. You got dog walked by Chris the other day, and I don't remember why he kicked you, but I remember there was a valid reason, so I'm not letting you up here. Where you already debated, you got dog walked. If you guys support Trump, join up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to have a radio. I'd love to have a conversation.
I support Trump because I don't read books and I'm illiterate.
W, quite frankly, that's a W MAGA right there.
Quite
Good job representing all MAGA, quite frankly. Something I've never seen before. Who are you? Base Kermit, you're the one in my comment section. Begging to come up here, too. Just saying. Let's talk to Linda. How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Why do you support Trump?
Because he's taking care of our country.
How so?
Have you not read the news?
I have. He got us into another endless war with Iran. The economy is in the shitter.
How many wars has Biden got us into?
Okay, so just like the other guest, what that is called, it's called Bidenism. It's where you use Biden, Obama, or Bill Clinton to pivot away from Trump. Typically on this live stream, we allow a guest up to 3 Bidenism logical fallacies. So there's one, you have 2 more to use Biden to pivot, then I disconnect you because that's just going to be dishonest, but I can address Biden didn't get us into a war directly.
How old you are?
What?
Can I ask you how old you are?
I don't see the relevance. I'm definitely younger than you.
Why are you asking my age?
I didn't ask for your age, what? I asked you if you support Trump.
So where are you from?
I'm from the States. Was born in America. I'm confused.
Illegally?
If I was
She's asking
born in
because
America,
of her skin color,
if
Linda.
I was-
I really hope you know.
Hold on. If I was born in America, then I wouldn't be illegal because of birthright citizenship in accordance with the 14th Amendment.
Well, you're just riding with the rest of them, aren't you?
No, I mean I address the
They all
Bidenism.
come here. They all come here and give birth here and think their kids are American citizens, and they're not.
Linda, are you just racist? Do you just have internalized hatred
No,
for
I
brown
am
people?
not
No, it's fine. It's fine. Linda, it's fine. I'm gonna ignore.
Cunt down here.
All right, Linda, be nice or you're gonna get banned. Not because of me. TikTok
Who
terms of
cares?
service. Me, because I want to have
Fucking
a.
cares.
I want to have a
Gone
conversation.
now. You're
Linda, are you
Hold on,
possibly
hold on.
intoxicated?
Linda,
Oh,
I want. Why did you run, Linda? I want to have a conversation with you, but when you
I
call
think she's
people names,
intoxicated.
when you call people names, TikTok bans you. So when you get banned, I can't talk to you. But then you got mad and you ran. I addressed the Biden pivot, and then you decided to run. You said it to spread some racism and ran. Anyways, there's 70 people in here. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. If you're over on YouTube, over here on TikTok, try to get to 10.5 thousand likes. I'm sure to follow it back, my kind if you haven't already. And if you want to watch debates, we do these every single day, so make sure to do that. We are looking to talk to people like Linda, older MAGA people. The way to do that is going over to Facebook. I was accidentally being stupid one night and didn't go to creator mode, which means no one could follow me. So even after the hundreds of thousands of views on Facebook, no one followed me because they couldn't. But if you go over to the link tree in the bio on TikTok, click on Facebook, you can now follow me on Facebook. And once we get to 100 followers, you can go live on Facebook. So there's that. We'll be reaching people like Linda in a couple weeks soon. So you guys, make sure you guys stay tuned for that. That'll be fun. He does not do this every day. Yes, I did. I did it yesterday. I did it the day before. I did it the day before that, etc., etc. 2,300 followers. Yes, Kermit. Absolutely. And you having more followers than me have been in my live stream longer than I have even known you, probably. Just saying. My favorite bedtime stories every night, every day. Absolutely, we hear it every single day. It's getting harder and harder to find MAGA though. Man, I wanted to talk to Linda. That would have been fun. No, sir. You got to be 18 plus. Yeah, TikTok terms of service, not mine. I'm still mad at you. Says whatever that username is. Okay, how's it going? Do you support Trump though, sir?
What's up, man? Of course, I voted for the man.
Oh, you don't regret your vote?
Nah.
Why do you still support him?
The economy's moving good. I think the economy is steady. I think.
What macro aspect? What macro variable of the economy is doing good right now than it was in 2024?
Okay, I was in the middle of talking, bro. No disrespect.
Yeah, take it away. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think the conflict in Iran. I think it's very unfortunate, but somebody had to deal with it, you know. And I appreciate him kind of stepping up to the plate, you know, so to speak. You know,
for sure.
I appreciate him, you know, exposing Epstein and Ghislaine. He's doing all kind of great things.
For sure. So you said the economy exposing Epstein and the war in Iran. No macro variable of the economy is doing better in 2020. Was doing better in 2025 than it was in 2024. The worth of the dollar is down. Inflation's up. Gas prices are up. You have GDP growth was slower.
What's the average gas price right now?
$4.53.
Okay, what was the average
compared to $2.98 prior to the war in Iran?
What was the average under Biden?
The highest average under Biden was $5.01, but that was because of the Russian-Ukraine war and the global pandemic that caused it. That was specifically caused this war in Iran.
Trump
for causing prices to go up to $2.98 to $4.53.
Trump in the chat.
Wait, so something that you can't control versus something that you can control and you
Ma'am,
caused?
are you on your period? What?
The fuck?
No,
what?
You just blurting out stuff.
I asked you a genuine question. Can you control a
you didn't even
pandemic?
introduce yourself. I was talking to
I
you.
don't have to introduce myself.
Okay.
I'm not a Trump supporter.
All right. So you're just disrespectful.
I'm disrespectful because I asked you a question. Can you control a pandemic?
Actually, you can.
Well, then clearly Trump didn't do a good job.
No, if I was president, I would have handled it a lot different.
So Donald Trump absolutely
you can just make everyone not sir.
You know what? It would have been
so Donald Trump fucked us up, right?
Herd immunity would have been the answer to that.
Cool. But you made a claim that.
Hold on, you know what herd immunity is?
What?
Herd immunity. You know what
Herd
that is?
immunity? No, I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Okay. Look
What is
that
that?
up. Man. Look it up, man.
You know what it is. Why would I waste my time looking it up when you know
Well,
what it is?
basically, only the strong survive. That's what herd immunity.
Herd immunity?
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that has to do with anything I just said, but
Well, you were speaking on. I was just telling you how I would have handled C-19.
it's not even. It's about the Russian-Ukraine war that Biden didn't start. In comparison, Donald Trump started the war in Iran. I'm confused.
Huh? You talk hella fast. What?
Joe Biden did not start the war in Russia and Ukraine. Donald Trump started the war in Iran.
Oh well. As far as Ukraine and Russia,
That's why
we
gas
pretty
prices
much
went
got
up.
pimp smacked by Ukraine. Yeah.
What? What does that have
we
anything to do
we
with gas
sent them
prices?
bundles of cash, huh?
Yeah, but we sent them cash because of the Budapest Memorandum.
Okay.
It's an agreement that we had on
Well, so
non-legally
we got
binding
all,
agreement.
I will agree with that. We got all kind of agreements. My point is, how do you blame one man? Like this is
Yeah,
getting out of
because
control.
Joe Biden didn't start the Russian-Ukraine war. Donald Trump started the
He
Iran
didn't
war.
finish it either. He didn't finish
It's
it
not
either.
we're talking about who caused the spikes in gas prices. Joe Biden didn't cause the spike in gas prices. Some people are gonna pivot, are gonna point out the XL pipeline. No, that's false. I mean, I'm even giving you talking points, but I'll dispute them as I'm giving them to you. The XL pipeline
That's not my talking point.
it's what the right says. So I'll dispute
Yeah, well, it
these.
sounds like you've been getting abused a little bit.
What?
You just assumed I was going to say something about the XL pipeline?
Well, you're not giving me anything of substance, so yes, I'm gonna have to assume your position.
All right, what is that glowing in front of your face?
What is glowing in front of my face? My laptop.
No,
Do you think I have a script?
I do actually.
Okay, my hand. It's gonna be this
Yeah,
one.
you
My
move
hand
right
is
with
touching
your
my
mouth.
phone. My
What is
hand is
that
touching my
connected to your
phone.
face?
So we have this. We have a game. I already showed this second time. I actually just lost my game because of you. And then we have TikTok stream, and then over here we have YouTube. Bam, and then new tab.
Damn.
So there's my YouTube stream.
You got three
Anyways,
monitors?
two, and a phone that I have guests bring up, but I don't know why you assumed that I was reading a script. Was it because I was cooking you?
No, you was scripted because you were reading. Like you didn't even stop, dude. Like,
Do you want? I can debate you with a blanket over my head if that
I'm
makes
not
you
a
feel better.
debater. I'm not a debater.
So do you want me to debate you and tell you everything I just said with a blanket over my head? I can bring it.
A blanket over your head.
Yeah, to prove that I'm not
Why
looking
would
at
you
it.
smother yourself? That's kind of crazy.
Because you are trying to gaslight me and saying I'm using AI. Matter of fact.
But why do you have Epstein in the background? You like that guy?
No, because you're president that you
Oh
support.
shit! Look who's popped back up. What are you
Why
talking
is it every time a woman talks, it's like straight misogyny? Do you realize
You
that he
sound like
has
a prepubescent teenage boy.
so just misogyny? Just keep spewing out
I didn't even
misogyny
know
because
you
you
were a
can't.
woman. I didn't know you were a woman.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you 18?
Why are you being weird?
You didn't know that I was a woman,
You
but
sound
yet
like a
you
little young baseball player.
you didn't know I was a girl. But when I first talked, you immediately said, "Are you on your period?"
Yo, holy fumble, bro. That's a biggest blunder ever. Oh my god. Wow. Anyways, I have my blanket here. Do you want me to just cover my head and debate you and absolutely cook you without even looking at anything? And no AI.
Well, Jeremiah, he asked you why you had Epstein up there and if you liked him.
Oh no, I don't like Epstein. I think Epstein is a horrible person. Was a horrible person.
What about Ghislaine Maxwell?
Ghislaine Maxwell also a horrible person. Trump is considering pardoning
so
her, by the way.
Do you believe all women?
Do I believe all women? Yeah, I'm inclined to believe. I'm inclined to believe all women. Yeah, it's just like Eugene Carroll, who was raped by Donald Trump. Absolutely.
How do you grape somebody with a finger?
Yeah. How do you grape someone with a ring? Yeah, because it's unconsensual. It's
How do you know?
Unconsensual.
Were you there? How you know?
Eugene Carroll's testimony.
Oh, it was her money grab.
As well as he said he grabs women by the pussy without asking.
Oh, okay, her money grab.
You think that it was a money grab because a woman
she
wanted
said
to
it
prove
was.
that she
If
was
it wa-
raped?
She
If it
literally
was a money,
said
if it was a money grab, if it was a money grab, why did she wait?
She literally
Hold on,
said
hold
it
on.
was.
Where's your source
hold
that
on.
she said?
How much
that
you
was
want to
a
bet?
money grab?
How much you want to bet that she said it was a money grab? Do you want to bet money on that?
I don't have any money. This
Oh, okay,
economy
then don't
is killing
speak
me.
on it.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Right, yeah.
Who was that? What was that? Did she change her voice?
No, that's a different person, bro. What?
Oh, damn. I thought she grew up a little bit.
Why are you being weird? Why are you
Because
obsessed with,
he's
with people's
misogynistic. It's
voices?
clear. It's clear.
No,
so
but
buddy,
what's up,
can
man?
you address what
why
I
y'all
said?
keep calling a man a rapist, man? That's disrespectful.
Because he forcefully penetrated Eugene Carroll's vagina with his fingers without her consent.
It seems like you enjoy saying that. You keep saying it over and over.
Because you were asking me why I'm calling him a rapist. That's the reason why I'm calling him a rapist. What?
Well, according to some women,
According to a civil court that determined he was responsible.
Civil court. Oh, okay.
Yes.
He wasn't found guilty.
Do you know what a civil court is?
Well, he wasn't found guilty of a
Do you know what a civil court is?
Was it a crime? Was it criminal court?
Do you know what a civil court is? And do you
Was
know
it a
why people go
criminal
to civil?
court?
No.
Listen-
Hearing their rapist baby has increased throughout the South, specifically
You
in Texas.
mentioned abortion.
Right.
I believe women have the right to choose.
Trump doesn't. And that kills more people than any trans person ever has.
Abortion
But
definitely kills
for
people.
some
You
reason-
made a very good
No,
point.
the lack of abortion. The lack of abortion kills people.
I thought you were saying abortion.
More people. No.
Just because I don't push like my religious beliefs on other people. I don't think America is a religious country anymore. But at the end of the day, what's the latest you think an abortion should be allowed?
In terms of lethal abortion, up to 22 weeks.
Just doing some basic math here. So like 5 months, you're cool with.
Yeah, that's beyond or roughly about the halfway point. And the reason why is because there's statistical analysis that shows a relative likelihood of that baby being able to survive outside the womb at that point, live a healthy and developing life at that stage.
So, but
Prior to
after
that,
5 months, you're opposed to it.
I'm opposed to lethal abortion, yeah.
Okay.
Unless it is
So,
for the
do you agree that there are some people that, even though it's a healthy fetus, would say, well, it's a woman's right to choose?
Someone might say that. I'm not those people, and I can't speak for them. Someone might also say that arming teachers is a good idea, but those people aren't here.
Oh, wait, you don't want to arm teachers?
No. It's a
So,
bad idea.
What about armed security guards at every public school?
Maybe. I think we need to give a considerable deal of oversight towards that, who we're hiring, whether or not they're capable and qualified, although that hasn't really shown itself beneficial in Uvalde. So I'd have to look into that. I'd have to see what exactly the proposal is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Teachers don't want to be armed. Believe me, Donnie, a bunch of teachers
Teachers
do
don't want to
be.
be armed. No.
Some do,
Yeah,
obviously.
some might, but I wouldn't say that a teacher's qualified. And that's a separate set of skill set of which their training far and away does not.
I agree. It wouldn't be like you have a teacher's license, therefore here's a handheld weapon. It would
I
be
know,
like,
but talking about training teachers in the United States,
well,
to have
just
a gun,
training,
possess a gun.
just training adults. And if you're a teacher and you are licensed, you should be allowed to carry.
Yeah, I don't believe so. Not on school grounds.
Okay, so I'll tell you, my birthday when I was like 12, I blew out the candles, and then I heard the news make a very loud announcement how it was one of the saddest days in history because Columbine had just happened. So I understand the impact that school shootings have. But I don't understand how anybody could really
Because
oppose.
statistically, the notion of a good guy with a gun stopping a bad guy with a gun is a myth and has not shown itself to present these numbers of stopping mass unalivings as has been previously suggested. That's unfortunately the cold hard truth about it. And even in such instances where there is a purported good guy with a gun, people are struck in crossfire. People target the wrong individual. People are injured as a result. So those are things of which I would say would need a considerable amount of mitigation in a school setting and should
So
not
my
be
favorite,
permissible.
my favorite.
Just a second, sir. Molly, you wanted to join in?
Hi, Jaden. So, as an
I don't. Why am I getting rated? That's like the. I had to show my screen 2 times. I can't play games in peace.
Yo, something that's kind of crazy is like when people tell me I'm congested and they say it like as an insult, I have something, I'm missing an enzyme and that makes me have really toxic buildup in my body, and it's something that I cannot control. So the fact that people just run with things and don't even think about it is kind of disheartening. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, people like that are just weird. You should give me awesome powers. You already have mods. I don't think I can give you any more mods. Hold on. I'll give you that and that. Oh, Jinxie's back. How's it going, YouTube? We're back. Sorry, we temporarily got taken down on TikTok, but we're back on YouTube.
Okay, I am gonna.
Ooh.
Oh, you sound like you're miles away.
Guys, tap the screen, repost it. You can put it on your story too. Oh no, my kitty is breaking my shoe rack.
Okay, you're good. Yo, if you support Trump, jump up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you. Love to have with you. I'd love to have a conversation with you. Let's get my backup account on here.
I gotta go. So have a
no
great.
worries, Jinxie. You take care.
Have a good day.
You too. You too.
Appreciate appreciate coming up here, Jinxie. It was dope.
Dope.
What's
I'm not
up?
gonna lie, that's on me for having that echo. Chat, my bad. What's up, Ellie? How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
Pretty good. If you support Trump, make sure to jump up in the guest box. I'd love to talk to you. Love to have a debate with you. Love to have a conversation with you. If you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe. Check out the link in the description of the video. There's a poll as well. If you're ever here on TikTok, make sure to once again double tap that phone screen.
Jeremiah, do you have a business email?
Yeah. Yes.
Like a
Why?
public one?
I don't think it's public. I don't think it's in my link tree, is it?
No. I was just asking because, like, I have the Supreme Court, like, file of the E. Jean Carroll, like, where it literally has an X that he essayed her.
Oh yeah, I have that one too. Hold on, let me hold on.
Yep. I just I like to have it on standby on my computer because people like to say that's edited or like AI, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah. No, I don't have my email though on the thingy. I probably should add that. No, I shouldn't. Well, maybe. Who knows? Anyways, if you guys support, you have Phil up in here for a debate? No, Phil ran. I mean, Creed. Shit. I'm gonna summon him. Creed ran. I hate Sleepy Joe. Well, I hate Grape as Donnie. No, I hate Diaper Don. That's what I hate. Diaper Don.
I saw someone comment earlier and they were like, because Trump doesn't shit his pants. And I was like, didn't he literally do that recently? I'm confused.
Diaper Don, quite frankly. Chris Mowry is in here. What the fuck? Crazy. If you guys support Trump, jump up in the guest box. We did hit that restart, so it's going to take a while to get back to the viewership we had. It's been, what, 2 minutes? We are looking for debates, right? We're looking to change people's minds. Quite frankly. Quite frankly. Hold on.
Because of you and Reagan saying quite frankly, I say it so much now.
Yeah, it's been stuck in my head for like the last 2 months.
Quite frankly.
I'd like one president that's not a step away from an old folk home. Yeah, Biden and Trump were.
Why do we only have older presidents like this? Like, hold on.
I mean, we could have had Harris, right? We could have had Harris. She was young,
Yeah.
right? Hopefully, we have someone like Ro Khanna in 2028, but I think it's too early to like try to.
Ooh,
predict who's
I
gonna be the
loved
nominee.
the Ro Khanna debate that he did on Jubilee. I loved
Pretty
that.
good. Harris was
Okay,
the
the last 7 presidents, Joe Biden 78, Donald Trump, he is 79 now or something. Barack Obama, he was pretty young. He was 47. George W. Bush was 54. Bill Clinton was 46. George H.W. Bush was 64. And Ronald Reagan was
Oh, your profile's
69.
Zoran. I didn't see that. Yeah, no, we haven't had a. No, Obama's young. I guess Trump and then Biden and then Trump again. That's what. Very long time of old presidents. Very, very.
Isn't it
very long
35 though for you to run?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like we should have had like a few younger people, but I don't know.
No, it's because since 2016, she's like the MAGA movement, and then Biden won, but then Trump won again, and.
I remember
Definitely.
the first time that Trump ran, and my mom and I were like so terrified. My sister, she like she's half Mexican, and her dad like got deported. Like he wasn't legal, but she was born here,
Right.
and since he has always been talking about like taking away birthright citizenship, we've been like terrified. Cause
I mean, he even tried to, right? We saw that in the beginning of 2025, but
yeah, like
hopefully Democrats sweep the House, the Senate, the presidency. That's the goal.
yeah, it's terrible.
I forget what troll this is. I don't remember. How's it going?
I got a scooter. Is that tough? Got
A scooter? Fire scooter. That's a W scooter. Maybe
scooter.
Henry. Give me some W's in the chat for screaming fetus. Henry did not join.
That was Screaming Fetus.
I'm like 90% sure if I'm mistaken on which.
It
fetus
sounded a
was.
bit younger to me.
No, he's the one that screams cutie patootie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's screaming fetus. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he
Icon.
said it was.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so lazy. Check out this profile. Joe.
He's trying to load in. Hello?
That a zombie? Wow. I didn't know the zombie apocalypse already started.
I'm so scared right now.
Chat. Are there any zombies near you? Look, 10-year-old Max. We sharing the live, Jules. I genuinely just wanted a debate today. Wow, it's getting pretty difficult to do that.
Well, I feel like it's okay. We just need to wait a second. You keep hitting 70 viewers like at once, so I feel like we just need to wait a second. Guys, tap the screen if you're in here. Repost a live. You can add it to your story as well. Send it to any of your friends that you want to change their mind, or maybe just friends that you have this in common with.
Oh my god, I hate being so far away from the guest box. Riley? Okay.
It goes about like 22 max, I think. So that's pretty good. Also, he's such a. Hold on, let me go outside. Actually, fuck, what do I got? I got a skin. Wait a second, real quick.
You're running, holy shit.
The slap of the shoes.
Okay, leave me alone, okay? At least the sheets.
Nah, we're not judging. Go ahead. Take it away. Do your thing.
Someone right there.
Do your thing.
You're such a kitty box,
Oh, the running killed me. The running killed me, quite literally. I shouldn't say that.
Oh
no.
my.
I'm gonna get banned. Fuck. Lil bro, how's it going? Do you support Trump?
No.
I expect someone who's like 60 years old just being
That's
like
what I'm
MAGA and like
saying.
calling people like Lil bro. And it's like a 5-year-old kid. Oh my god. Can't lie, it always makes me smile. Screaming fetus always is funny. The only fetus slash troll. And I allow some trolls on my stream, depending.
My chair is so squeaky.
God damn, bro. What?
This chair is like over 15 years old.
God damn.
Whoa! Do I mute that person?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Mod on- oh, it's the same account, right? Why'd you change
Yeah,
your
yeah.
profile picture? I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like things being changed.
I changed it yesterday or the day before.
Wasn't it like pink before, right? Or some?
I'll show you exactly what it was before.
I don't like change.
can
You know,
pull it up.
Jen changed her
Wait.
profile picture one time. I didn't like it. I don't like people changing their profiles because then I don't know who they are. Windows, what's up? I've not said hi to you today. What's up, Windows? You are a window, yes.
It was this picture.
Yeah,
of me and my
that one. Yeah,
boyfriend.
yes, I remember. Yes. Yep, yep,
Yeah,
yep.
I love that picture, but I wanted to change it to the one.
Can
I
I
don't
change
know.
it to a different window frame? No, you do not have permission to change your profile picture to a different window.
To a different window frame is crazy.
If anyone in here changes their profile picture, you're getting banned. Quite frankly.
Yeah, and I changed my name too, so that probably
That's
messed
why
you
I was
up.
confused as shit.
Yeah.
I was when you spoke, I was fucking shocked.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Hello Kitty. So, yeah.
I remember Ralph. Who's Ralph? I remember Ralph. I don't
know.
I remember Ralph from like a couple of months ago. Maybe the heart me, Jinxie. How's it going, Luda? How's it going? Do you support Trump?
Of course.
How old are you?
46.
Oh, why do you support Trump?
Because I don't like Kamala.
Why?
Because if you ask her a question, she keeps on laughing. Is that who you want to be a president? A laugher?
I mean, yeah, someone like me. I mean, I laugh a lot whenever someone asks me a question. Is that a problem? Laughing?
That's
Should
not.
people not be happy?
Wait,
Okay,
why
do-
can't
do
we
you-
be joyous?
Do you support transgender?
Do I support transgender people? Yeah, of course.
Do you support sex changes? You want to become a
Do I
girl?
support sex? Do I want to
You
become
can't
a girl?
change
No.
your sex. It's not about sex. Can you educate yourself
Well, they
before you
funded
even
that.
speak on it?
Waltz
didn't- they didn't fund
Kamala funded that. They paid for that. Did you know that?
Hey, why do you have evidence that
Luda.
Kamala
Do
funded
you know
that?
why Waltz can't run anymore?
Hey, Luda. Can I ask you a question? Can you
No,
name what?
not yet. Do you know why Waltz can't run yet? Why can't he run anymore? Because he got caught
Waltz?
for fraud.
Did
Tim
any single one?
He was running for the Minnesota
Hold on, Tim
governor.
Waltz can run for president. What?
Like, when
No,
did we
that's
speak
the
about
problem
that?
with these kind of fake lives. You don't
What?
watch
Fake
enough
live.
news.
What is a fake live?
You don't watch enough news. And you
Wait,
Let's
like-
talk
okay,
about
Luda,
news. The
Luda, I
economy's
have
in
a
the
question.
shitter. Donald Trump started the war in Iran. He's mass deporting people.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The shitter.
S&P's at all-time highs.
But it grew slower in 2025 than it did in 2024.
Not at all.
That's true. That's a fact.
Not at all,
That's a
Domingo.
fact.
Whoa.
Anyways, why do you support a rapist?
Why do you?
Harris didn't grape anyone. No.
Hunter Biden did.
I don't
Clinton
support
did.
Hunter Biden. I don't support Hunter Biden. See, here's the thing. So
There you
guests
go.
on my
You're not
stream,
dynamic at all.
guests
Stay
on
with
my
your
stream,
party.
guests on my
You're
stream
fake
have
news.
three. Guests
You
on my
are a
stream have
fraud.
three logical fallacies that they can use. It's going to be Bidenism. It's where you use but Biden or but anyone else to pivot away from Trump. You already used your first one when referencing Hunter Biden, right? Also, there's no evidence that he raped anyone. So that's a pivot. You have two more times that you can use the Bidenism logical fallacy. Use them wisely before I kick you. Address the point. Why do you support a rapist as president of the United States of America? Don't pivot. Don't deflect.
Again, I don't support Clinton, who you supported in your
That's
party.
your second
You're fake.
Bidenism fallacy.
Forget you.
I'll ask you one more
Why
time
are
before I
you-
disconnect you. If you use the logical fallacy called Bidenism
I think
again,
that
I'll
this will
disconnect
help
you.
him
Why do you
understand
even have
better.
to?
Hold on, Luna. I'm just gonna tell you before you mess up one more time. Just because we don't support Trump does not mean we support any other just random person that you think of. So this butt thing has nothing to do with the topic. Why do you support Trump?
Yeah, but it's one more try for you, Luda. Bill Clinton should probably be put in prison after investigation is done. That's your last warning of using the Bidenism logical fallacy. I'll ask you once again, why do you support Trump even though he's a rapist? Use your
So you
logical
don't warn
fallacy
me
wisely.
ever, never, ever. Because if
What?
you were in front of me, you'd be scared, bitch.
You're definitely misogynistic. You're definitely a little boy, and you ran. You literally ran. You ran. Not only did you say you were like you didn't say you were gonna like punch me or anything, but you said if I was in front of you, I wouldn't be saying anything. You're trying to like quote unquote intimidate me, but you're the one who ran. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Hunter has not been accused of. Yeah, I clarified that. Yes, I did clarify that. He has not been accused of grape. Just saying. Just putting that out there. Has he done
No
some stuff?
accusations versus over 20 accusations and a civil case. Oh no.
Has Hunter done some stuff? Sure. I mean, didn't he like do DREGS? I don't know. I don't really care about Hunter Biden. He's not the president, or never was, or never will be.
Yeah,
Probably.
like I feel like we have this huge problem with people being like, but this, but that, and it's just no one understands that we're talking about the current president of the United States that's running like I can't.
I don't support Trump, but I don't think he's a good person, and you shouldn't support him if he's not a good person. Because I'll give you a hypothetical: if Jeffrey Epstein ran as a Republican with Donald Trump's policies, it is the case that you would not vote for Jeffrey Epstein because of how bad of a person he is. There is an extent to where someone's bad character does impact the way you would vote. Sure, you guys hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe if you haven't already, repost the live, share the live, do all the wonderful things. What's YouTube doing? Trump arrested Epstein and Maxwell under his administration. Correlation, causation. You're saying Donald Trump did this because it happened under his administration. He was arrested in 2006 as well, and I believe in 2009. And he got a slap on the wrist, but point is he was arrested before under Obama's administration. MAGA? I guarantee you you're not MAGA, but I'll let you up here, see what you have to offer. $25 max, you're weird. If you have a feeling you're a child, but get out of my stream.
I just learned what that meant yesterday, and I have never wanted to erase my memories harder.
Yeah, that's fucking insane. It's the edits of it too on social. It's insane.
I haven't seen any of them, thankfully.
I've seen many edits of people trying to defend it. What does that mean?
I don't think you want to know. Just
Yeah.
don't even look into it for your well-being.
Because of the border? What has Trump done for the border? Come up and debate me. What is that?
I'll
I'm
debate.
not gonna say it on the live stream. The whole Epstein stuff.
I did not mean to say I'll debate. I meant I'll invite. I invited him.
You know, the whole Epstein will boomerang on Democrats. Cool. If it boomerangs on Democrats and it's mostly Democrats in the files, arrest them and put them in prison. Bam. If Donald Trump is not in the files and everyone in the files is a Democrat, arrest everyone in the files that has done any wrongdoing. Even if it's not a single Republican, arrest them. Arrest them all. It's not that hard of a concept. It's really not. Oh, Ellie's back. Quite frankly, like never seen before. I gotta stop doing it. I gotta stop. Logic? Literally. Just common sense. You will see if you change when Obama is the one who's a pet. Hi, bro. Saying Obama is a P3DO is like saying the sky is green. Right? That's the best comparison I could come up with.
Star, star, star. Please come up and talk, Star. Please, Star.
My what? I don't understand.
Your account, Star.
I'm confused what you mean. Oh, Star is up here. As Jay Smith, how's it going? Do you support Trump?
Yeah.
Why? How old are you?
18.
Okay. Star, do you support Trump?
Yes, I sure do, boys. I'm MAGA all the way.
Alrighty, so
We have Star and Jay Smith on here. Go ahead.
Wait,
take it
Star,
over.
how old are you? I
guys
just
support
want to
Trump?
ask. I just want to make sure real quick, Star.
I am 54. How old are you?
Old enough to
You
be
do
on
not
the
sound
live.
54. I'll give you that.
Just had to
You're not even going
ask.
to tell me how old you are? How old are you?
Old enough to be on the live. I just gotta ask you. We gotta make
Star, I'll give you
sure.
that. You don't. You do not sound 54, man. I'll give you that.
I thought you were like
you know, I am-
35.
Right.
I lift
Anyways,
weights.
take it away.
I lift weights. I do martial
Jay
arts.
Smith,
I'm
don't be negative
pretty
and think you're gonna roll the live because this Jeremiah's live. Don't say so, anyways.
Go ahead. Either of you take it away. Why do you guys support Trump?
All right. Can I go? This is Star.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. I joined first. Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
So
Either
I
of you can
support
go
Trump.
first. Just
I
go.
I support Trump because he doesn't support trans women.
Okay. Why don't you support trans women?
Oh.
Because I just believe that trans women don't really exist and it's all delusion, gender dysphoria, mental health issues.
Yeah, gender
Just the
dysphoria is a
fact-
thing, but not all trans people have gender dysphoria. What's a woman?
A woman is, well, you know what? I'm going to, before you interrupt me, I'm going to say can't say typically because you really can't define every woman because there's always going to be that one woman with genetic mutation affecting their ability to have reproductive organs, or there's always going to be that one
Wrong.
person.
Stop talking. It's easy. XX chromosome, female DNA, vagina.
I'm so sorry.
vagina.
Oh God, hold on.
I'm sorry. I'm
Hold
so
on.
sorry.
The MAGA
Just
that
stop.
interrupted the other MAGA. It's just my bad. I
I'm
didn't
so
mean
sorry.
That was.
Well, no, yeah,
Hold on.
I,
sorry.
it's a
Hey,
male
hey, MAGA
has
kid,
XY
just stop it.
chromosomes and female has
Hold on.
XX chromosomes,
Yeah,
typically
that's
with
it. That's it.
reproductive
That's the-
organs.
That's the end of the story. And nobody gives a shit about
MAGA
trans. We love them.
Hold on.
We love our
Older
trans.
MAGA. Older MAGA.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Yes.
sure he's gonna be smarter than you, right? So age doesn't really determine who's smarter or who's not smart. So can Jay and Star, can we agree the definition of a woman, your definition of a woman is gonna be excess chromosomes, and like female genitalia? Jay, do you agree with that, or do you have a different definition?
This is not even a real discussion.
Oh, me?
It doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Yeah, so I would say typically for the significant majority of women who have XX chromosomes and the significant majority of males have XY chromosomes.
Okay, so a woman is someone who has XX chromosomes, yes?
I know where you're going
my
with
goodness
this,
gracious.
but
I'm asking a clarifying question. Is a woman someone who has XX chromosomes, yes or no?
Yes, it's easy.
Yes. Yes.
They got a vagina.
So then, yes. So then, there's a contradiction. There's going to be intersex people who have XY chromosomes in female genitalia, or have XX chromosomes in male genitalia. There's going to be intersex people. You're saying, "Oh my God!" I said generally. That's why I knew where you were going. That's why I said generally. It's still a contradiction within your definition. So if something
is-
does not
it is
apply to your
actually
definition,
not.
if there's a
Okay.
contradiction, then there is something wrong with your definition. You need to fix it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
But
actually not.
Okay, let me explain this. So for these people that
MAGA
have
guys, stop talking about trans.
Oh my gosh. Can I please
Talk
explain? MAGA, get the hell
Go
off.
faster. You're losing us.
Jeez. Okay, I'm trying to talk. You're interrupting me, brother. Okay, what I'm trying to explain is they still base their gender, even if they have a genetic mutation impacting their genitalia, and when being born, but they still base their gender off other physical things in their body, not just, I'm going to figure out when I'm going to, grow up and see what gender I am. There's still other physical factors that prove that they are that gender, even if they are born with different genitalia than their XY or XX chromosomes typically have.
So what else about the body determines woman or man?
Hormones, reproductive. I'm going to say reproductive organs, but there's specifically they're not born with. They're usually born with not, I don't know what the term for it, but they're not born with just a penis or a vagina. They're born with something like, you know what I mean, right?
Hey, Jay Smith, I'm just letting you know, try to, like, say words like PP or vajayjay. Just because you could get banned and the live could get taken down, TikTok is just really iffy about those words.
Yeah, okay. I would do that.
Okay, cool. I would just disagree with your definition here because, again, intersex people aren't going to meet your criteria of what is a woman and what is a man. My definition is someone who has a desire to be in accordance with a particular set of norms that aligns with the female or male sex. So my definition doesn't have any contradictions. My definition is flawless, quite frankly, and you can't point to any contradictions, right? So if I point out to a contradiction in yours, which means it's wrong, and you can't point out to a contradiction in mine is right. I have a question. Should we base bathrooms on sex or gender?
Oh my gosh. Are you guys gonna let Star
Well,
talk? Come on,
first of
guys.
all, I
You can
know,
talk still, but
Okay, so first of all, sex and gender, I know you believe they're two different things, but I believe they're the same thing. So whatever biological sex you are, that is the bathroom you should use.
okay. So then you want a trans man to be in the female bathroom, then yes?
A trans, yeah, I would.
Okay, so you want masculine presenting individuals being in a female bathroom, right? So what's to stop a cis man from going to the female restroom and saying, I'm a female, but I'm just a trans man. He's a muscles, a beard, etc. But he is a female. He's a male, but he says he's a female, trans man. He's lying and then goes and assaults women, right? What's to stop that, right? Since there's already predominantly there's gonna be masculine presenting individuals in the female restroom. What's to stop other men from doing that?
I mean, you're making a good point, but I can also relate this back to you. What if these...
Perfect. That's why I want gender neutral bathrooms.
Yeah, I
Solve the
mean,
issue.
and specifically for trans people, of course.
No, gender neutral bathrooms. So that hold on, you fumbled, Jay, you fumbled. Not gender neutral bathrooms specifically for trans people, because if we isolate trans people, they're going to be harmed at levels never seen before. If we do gender neutral bathrooms where anyone can use a bathroom, the door is covered from top to bottom, it locks. There's everything you need in that specific stall. That significantly helps both my point of view and your point of view, because then there aren't men in women's restrooms, whatever you think.
Okay.
But then trans people aren't isolated, right? So a gender neutral bathroom where anyone can go. It's one stall. They have everything they need in there. It's logged from top to bottom. That works out for you, yes?
Nope, it doesn't. It doesn't.
I mean,
there's
yeah.
two restrooms. That's all you need.
Please don't interrupt, Star.
I mean, yeah,
you guys are wasting
we
everyone's
have to,
time.
Even though I disagree that we should have that bathroom, but we have to make an exception that other people are going to accept transgender people more than they're not.
Right. So then gender neutral bathrooms, right?
Okay.
Do you agree with that, right?
I mean, deeply no, but in the society,
why not? What's wrong with gender neutral bathrooms?
Because I don't believe in people being transgender.
What the fuck does that have to do with gender neutral bathrooms?
I'm saying I have a deeply
Jay,
rooted.
do you know
I'm
that
saying
gender
deeply
neutral
rooted, I would-
bathrooms? Do you know that gender neutral bathrooms is like anyone can go in it?
Yeah, I understand
what does that
that.
have to do with trans people?
Anyone.
Can I speak? Can I speak?
Yeah, go ahead. Take it away.
So deeply rooted, I believe that we shouldn't have gender neutral bathrooms specifically for trans people, because I don't think they should
for trans people.
I know.
It makes it safer for everyone overall, for women, men, trans, cis women, cis men, trans women, trans men. It makes it safer for everyone in general. This would be for society as a whole. Take a look at Sweden, Finland, Nordic countries, Canada, right? They have
You
gender
never let
neutral
me
bathrooms.
speak, bro. Okay. I'm saying right now, like, yeah, I would perceive to think that there should be gender neutral bathrooms, but deeply rooted, if I was president and I could rule, I would ban people being transgender so that we don't have gender neutral bathrooms. But I'm saying right now, yeah, I'm going to make the exception that trans people exist in society. Part of the society accepts that. So I would rather have gender neutral bathrooms now, but deeply rooted, if I could just magically change, there would be no transition between
What's
sexes.
wrong with
and
trans people?
I believe that you cannot change your biological sex, and
No,
I
you don't
believe
either.
that a transgender or your gender, I don't believe you can change your gender
There's a
either.
social construct, just as the same as race is a social
Okay.
construct made by
Social
white
construct
people.
is accepted by society, right?
You know, shit is that's why it's called a social
Yeah,
construct.
I don't accept trans people. So how can that
Well,
be a social
are
construct?
you an entire society?
No, but I'm a vast majority of the people that don't
You are multiple people.
think trans people. No, my opinion makes up for the vast majority of
opinion
people
doesn't
that don't
matter.
agree with transgender people.
No, your opinion
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
So whose does?
Not yours.
Okay, so that's just
Literally
like
anyone else's, but your opinion matters.
I don't know where you're going with this. It's
I'm
just
just telling
hate
you,
on
your
me, or
opinion doesn't matter. You think your opinion matters? You're just a snowflake.
Of course it does.
No, it doesn't. Do you also want abortion to be banned?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Under
I get you.
extreme cases where the mother is going to die and the C-section.
What about rape cases?
Is not,
What about rape cases?
No, I believe rape cases shouldn't involve the act of murdering the baby.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, what if a 12-year-old got pregnant? My
That would
opinion is that there should be a law that makes that 12-year-old get an abortion. She should not have the ability to go through with the pregnancy. Why do you disagree?
I disagree because I value the human life, even though the rapist or rapist is committing that act of violence, which is absolutely unacceptable and should be held to the
kids
fullest
can't
extent of
consent?
the law.
Wait, do you
can't
think
consent?
all rapists should die? Let me ask you that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Do you think kids can consent or no?
No.
Cool. Kids cannot consent. That's why, under my worldview, I don't think that a child that gets raped should have an option to continue with a pregnancy. As much as she says that she wants to keep the child, she should be. She should have to get an abortion because kids cannot consent. The same way, as much as a child wants to have sex with an adult, we do not allow that to happen. Why? Because they cannot consent. Right? That is how the law works. A child cannot consent to pregnancy. A child doesn't understand what pregnancy is, and a child cannot go through with pregnancy. So under my
why not?
worldview, because of the impact, that's child torture. Going through with pregnancy is child
Yeah, but
torture.
then they would have to live with blood on their hands that they murdered their own child.
So would you rather them go through child torture? You support child torture?
No.
So then you
But I
shouldn't
also
support
don't support
12-year-olds
the
being
killing of
forced to
innocent
go through birth. The difference between me and you, I support children that are raped to not go through pregnancy,
So
and
why
you
don't you
support them to
support the
be
children?
forced to go through pregnancy. That's the difference between me. You want to force child torture. I want to force a prevention of child torture. That is the
But
difference
you're
between you and
forcing the
I.
act of killing the baby.
What's your definition of a baby?
Just a human. I mean, I don't know the
A
specific
very young
age of a
human,
baby.
specifically post-birth. After birth, okay? So when you use
No,
baby, that's
do
not a
you think
baby. It's literally the
baby that is
definition of a
33
baby.
weeks and a baby that is 33 weeks in the third trimester is not a baby.
That's literally, okay. According to Merriam-Webster, someone that has been born, that is what a baby is. An extremely young child, an infant, that is what a baby is. According to Merriam-Webster, you're wrong. Okay, so they're not killing babies, they're killing fetuses, sure. They're terminating
why
the
does that-
pregnancy, sure, but I would rather them terminate the pregnancy, I would rather them kill fetuses, than fucking go through child torture, you insane lunatic.
Okay, you're not letting
You
me
want to force
explain my
child torture,
opposition.
I want to force the opposite.
Okay, is this an indoctrination or is it a debate?
What the fuck? I'm telling you how
I'm
your
trying
position
to
is wrong.
explain my
You're
point.
saying
I haven't even
the
explained my
child
position.
you're saying the child would be killing babies. That's false.
I haven't even
According to the
explained my
definition of
position.
a
I just made
baby,
a claim.
it's not a baby.
I just made a claim. I didn't even back it up with any reasoning.
But
Like,
you're
you don't know
wrong.
my argument.
But even if you back it up that it would be a baby, you're
So
wrong.
this is not a debate then. It's making
Hold
a
on,
claim
but
and
you-
then you
if
have
you-
full
if you make
opportunity to
the
disprove my
claim that they're
claim, and I
if you
can't
make
make any response.
If you make the claim that they're killing a baby, you are wrong no matter what you say, because in accordance with the definition, a baby is someone who has already been born. So automatically you are wrong.
Okay, so then they are killing a human being. Do you believe? They are killing a
They're
human being.
killing a human being?
Yeah.
Sure, they're terminating human life. They're terminating the pregnancy, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. So what about that life doesn't give it value?
Yeah, because they're not sentient. I don't care. I don't care about them.
Okay, so what specifically about sentience?
First person
gives a
subjective
personality?
experience, past or present, congruent with future subjective experience.
Again. So what specifically about sentience gives moral value?
Yeah, because they
Kill
have first
it.
person subjective experience. If someone doesn't have first person subjective experience, which is going to be in my conjunct is going to be past or present, congruent with future, they're not value to me because they don't have that first person subjective experience.
So an 88-year-old who has dementia and is in a coma.
They have what? Even if they have dementia, they still have sentient. They're still sentient.
Okay, what if a little boy is in a coma and they don't know how?
Okay, a coma is not in a little boy in a coma would have past and future. That still meets my conjunct. My conjunct is past or present congruent with future. So that little boy in a coma would would still meet my conjunct. I can give you an example. A brain dead patient has past, does not have present, and will not have future. That's why it's okay to pull the plug on a brain dead patient. In accordance with your view, you think it's murder, right?
Yeah.
You think so? You think there's a genocide going on in hospitals right now with brain dead patients?
I mean, technically, you're killing the person if you pull the plug on the person.
Do you think you're murdering them?
Technically, yes.
So you think it's unjust termination of human life? Why is pulling the plug unjust? What value do they have?
You have to have a sufficient amount of proof that they're just not.
What about a do not resuscitate order?
Yeah, brain dead means that they're the death of the brain.
Yeah, they are still alive.
They're not. Yeah, they're cellularly alive, but their brain is dead. They're not coming. Brain is not coming back. That's how it works, buddy. In accordance with your view, you think that's murder, and you think there's a genocide going on in hospitals.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they're actively killing the person.
Do you see how absurd that is? You think there's a genocide going on in hospitals by people pulling the plug? Do you hear how absurd that sounds?
On people that won't wake up.
I wouldn't take it to that level of genocide because you're not targeting a specific.
When they pull the plug, they're targeting that specific person, that specific group of brain dead people.
I mean, yeah.
I can give you an example as to why what you say is absolutely incoherent and horrible to the American society with both abortion and the brain dead view, because that's insane. Adriana Smith, she was brain dead. She was also pregnant in Georgia. She was refused access to healthcare, aka abortion, and because she was refused access to abortion, she had to continue the pregnancy while being brain dead. Guess what? Her family couldn't pull the plug because she was pregnant, and that would have terminated the pregnancy. And her body started rotting. How would you feel if your family member's body was rotting, they were brain dead, you know that they weren't coming back, and you didn't have the opportunity to pull the plug, right? Do you realize the amount of medical issues that would cause to the child once they're born?
Well,
because of what you want, that's horrible.
If you cared about life, you would want it to be a good, healthy, happy life. And wait, can I go a different route with this, Jeremiah?
I was about to go a different route too.
Okay, but you
go ahead first.
explained about.
Okay, wait, no, Jay Smith, can I please?
Let me explain something. Can I respond to what he said? He said something about future sentience. Does a fetus not have future sentience?
Past or present congruent with future. It has to be past or present. So if they have past and present, they meet my conjunct. If they have past and future, they meet my conjunct. If they have present and future, they meet my conjunct.
Wait, Jay Smith, I have a question. Do you know when a fetus actually gets sentience? Like when they are able to feel pain and awareness?
I'm guessing
at how many weeks?
Trimester. I'm guessing somewhere around the second trimester.
Like, just roughly how many weeks?
20? I don't know.
20 to 24 weeks.
So
if you care about life, sorry, go ahead, Sierra.
Do you know when a majority of abortions happen?
In the first trimester, a significant majority in the first trimester.
So before they're even able to sense or feel pain, you think that it's complete murder?
Yeah, because there's something about the genetic human code that gives a value. I mean, you know what certain eye color, you know your personal
Okay,
traits.
then you shouldn't
before-
support
Okay,
Trump.
what
If you
about
care-
at
if
4
you
or
care-
5 days?
Hold on. If you care about life, you should not support Trump. If you literally are pro-life and you uphold that life matters, you should not support Trump because of his cuts to
Who is Trump
USAID.
killing?
His cuts to USAID are going to kill 14 million people
Wait,
because of the
What?
lack of access to USAID. 14 million people are gonna die.
lack of access to what?
USAID. Do you know what that is?
USA,
USAID.
like ID, like identification.
USAID.
Oh, USAID.
USAID. I'm saying
So,
the letters.
healthcare.
USAID.
So healthcare.
It's a humanitarian program, yes. But because of the cuts to USAID, 14 million people are going to die at minimum every year. So if you're really pro-life, you shouldn't support Trump.
Well, I support. Well, I don't. First of all, you have to provide me with a certain statistic of 14 million deaths.
I got you. I got you. I got
from
you.
the lack of healthcare.
I got you. I got you. I got you. Give me 1 second. I did not have it pulled up. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. I have UCLA. USAID cuts may lead to more than 14 million deaths globally, including 4.5 million children under 5.
You got it. Where? From where?
Whoa, Jesus. Let's see. UCLA.
So what should I search up? UCLA.
Just search up USAID. USAID cuts may lead to more than 14 million deaths globally, including 4.5 million children under 5 by 2030, researchers say.
Okay, so how is the U.S. healthcare affecting other countries? You said globally, and this is by 2030.
It's not U.S. healthcare. It's U.S. I don't think this guy knows. It's a humanitarian program that affects the whole world, and Donald Trump cut funding for USAID.
So he cut funding. So he's not responsible for the 14 million deaths. How about
Because
those other
he cut
people invest
funding,
more?
14 million people. The title that I just read, USAID cuts. Who were they cut by? Donald Trump. May lead to more than 14 million deaths globally. So 14 million deaths globally at the minimum, including 4.5 million children under 5 at the minimum.
Okay,
by
so
2030,
let me make a
researchers
response.
say.
Okay, so over the next 4 years, the exact amount of money invested will save 14 million lives.
If he didn't cut USAID,
so how much
these
did
14
he invest?
If he didn't cut this
Previously.
USAID, these 14 million people would not die.
Okay, so
More
how
likely
much?
than not.
Okay, so how much money is affecting 14 million people?
Does that matter?
Of course it does.
Why?
If he cut funding, then
Yes, he cut funding.
yeah. So how much if he cut?
You're asking
How
how
much
much he
funding?
cut?
Yeah, how much he cut, and how does that specific amount
Roughly
of
like
money
90
relate to
to
14?
roughly 90 to 92% of USAID contracting grants. 90 to 92%. Which would be roughly 62 billion dollars.
Can I add something to
It says
that?
Go ahead.
roughly 8 billion recession in funding.
What? No, it's roughly $60 billion in
60
foreign aid.
billion?
Roughly 60 billion, which would be 90 to 92% of the USAID funding that we had. But he
Something
cut
else
90 to 92%.
that I would
Where
love
are you
to
getting the
add.
statistic?
What? Oh my
Because I'm reading
goodness.
right here. It says
The Guardian.
the drastic cuts to the U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID, in 2025, with reports indicating a roughly 8 billion recession in funding. I don't see 60
Yeah, it's going to be
billion.
The Guardian. Trump plans to cut more than 90% of USAID foreign aid contracts. The Trump administration said it's eliminating more than 90% of the U.S. Agency for International Development foreign aid contracts and $60 billion in overall U.S. assistance around the world.
Okay, the title. Okay, what is the title of the?
The Guardian, Trump plans to cut more than 90% of USAID foreign aid contracts.
Okay, because I'm reading the Guardian article and it says U.S. House passes Trump plan to cut $9 billion from foreign aid to public broadcasting.
That's going to be some of the contracts, yeah, but we're referencing in totality. The totality of the cuts are more than 90%, roughly 90 to 92, including all contracts and all aid, all throughout the global, all throughout the globe. Right. So what you might be referencing is one specific contract of $9 billion, but what I'm looking at is the entirety of all the contracts that were cut.
Why is Trump responsible for that much?
Because he cut the USAID funding. He's the one.
So how about other countries invest more? If it's gonna, remove 14 million people, why aren't other countries stepping in and helping?
So it's the responsibility of other
Why is
countries
it Trump's
to take.
responsibility to care for the?
Are you actually?
Blah blah blah.
So why does Trump need to support money for all these other countries that have, dying people in healthcare systems? Like, why is he responsible for the whole world? He's not. He's in charge of America.
Because USAID is United States Agency for International Development, right?
Yeah, I get that.
United States Agency, right?
Yeah.
Right. So
what about
it's the United States that contributes to the program, right?
To the whole world's program? No, he's not responsible.
Yeah, no, it's
Why would he
literally
be
the
responsible
United
for it?
States Agency for International Development.
Yes.
Are
What
you
about it?
not tracking? Is this a tracking error?
I'm completely listening to what you're saying. It's a U.S.
program
investment. It's a
it's a U.S. program. It's a U.S. program.
Well, that
Not investment.
has a bunch of money invested in previously.
The U.S.
before he cut.
invests.
Yeah, the U.S. invests to essentially care for the people internationally, globally.
Yes.
Yeah. So why does he care? Why is he responsible for all these people globally?
Oh no, that's not so pro-life now, is it? Are you saying that it's justified that 14 million? Hold on. You're saying it's justified that 14 million die, 4.5 million of them being children, just because other countries aren't investing into the economy? I can put this in the pro-life perspective. It's justified for women to terminate the pregnancy and kill the fetus or child, if you want to call it, because they can't afford it, right? So see how it works, and see how your argument is used against you.
Do you know we have a significant?
It's not very pro-life of you, Jay. It's not really. It's not very pro-life of you.
Investing to help these people globally. Other countries.
Why is a woman gonna invest? Why is a woman gonna invest into taking care of a child for 18 years when she can't afford it?
That could literally kill her.
Give it up for adoption.
That
first
could
of all,
kill
where she's
her.
not caring for them for 18
Terminate
years.
the pregnancy. She can't afford it, right? The same way those countries can't afford it. That way, 14 million people should die. 4.5 of them being children, right? They can't afford it, right?
Well, there's
Right? They
also
should
a lot of
die.
other
Kill
problems
the children. Kill all the children.
There's
right?
also other people. Well,
Right, kill all the children.
You're killing
right?
a bunch
That's
of
not very
children
pro-life
inside
of
the
you.
womb.
That's not
You're-
very. Bombing a school full of
killing
164
people
children isn't really
inside
pro-life
the
of you.
We need to
Bombing a
move on
schoolgirl
from him. I'm not gonna lie.
bombing a schoolgirl isn't really pro-life of you, is
But
it?
you're not caring about the American babies that are 1.5 million.
They're not
deaths
babies.
a
Again,
year in the
they're
womb.
not
They're not babies. They're not babies. I already clarified.
Okay, so
baby
they're
is post-birth.
They're part of the Homo sapien species that is defined as a human being. Therefore, it has value because it is a human being. It is above.
Okay. If they have value, you said they have value because they are a human being. Does a dead person have value?
It's not alive. It's not a living organism.
So in order for a human to have value, you added something else because you didn't say that prior. In order for a human being to have value, not only do they need to be a part of our species, but they need to be alive. Right?
Of course, that's
okay. So now you changed it. Now you changed it. Now hold on. Now you changed it.
A fetus
now
is a
hold
living
on.
organism.
Now you changed it.
Of course,
are we
it is.
talking
Like-
about cellular? Are you referencing cellularly alive?
Like specifically, like are you
Or
talking about
aware
abortion
and
now, or
like-
just random cells?
Like cellularly alive. Do you think it would be
are you
murder if
talking
I
about
like
human
slap?
species?
Do you think if it would be murder if I slap zygotes like in a petri dish? Do you think that would be murder?
Well, they're first of all going to die anyway because they're.
I don't think this guy knows how.
Petri
Oh my
dish.
god. This guy doesn't know anything. Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
we can't do that.
Wow.
It sucks so bad because I want to talk on these topics so bad, but the fact is, no matter. Have a conversation about
I'm not
it.
gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's my fault, chat. I'm back.
Okay, let's.
Why do I see a TikTok shop button on my stream? What? I don't have anything on there.
I don't see it.
I have zero products. That's weird. Should I hit a restart? I don't know.
No,
really
it's fine. People were coming in, but then you left.
Oh yeah, I know. How's it going, Agent? Do you support Trump?
In some things I don't.
Overall, and knowing everything you know now, if the election was held tomorrow, would you vote for Trump or Harris?
Probably him again.
Why is that? Why would you vote for Trump?
Because I'm liking what he's doing.
On?
Immigration, the economy, my 401k is going through the roof. Love it.
Immigration. What is he doing with immigration?
It's net negative, and that's a good thing.
Immigration is a net negative?
At the moment.
Okay, why is it a good thing that immigration is a net negative?
Because we're paying for less of them now, and that's a good thing.
What benefits do undocumented immigrants get?
Oh, if they have a kid, then they get a WIC and a SNAP.
If the kid is born here, right?
Yes.
So do you think that that American children should starve?
No.
Perfect. So if they're eligible,
But
and
as
their
someone
kid
who's
is
of
American, then they shouldn't starve.
But as
and they should
someone
have
who's had
access
a
to
child, I know the adults can also use that for themselves.
for food, right? I think food is a human right. I think if an undocumented, to be honest, I think I'm gonna be like far left on this. If an undocumented immigrant like is starving, I think they should have access to food stamps. Legally, they can't, right? I think they should, but obviously those are gonna be U.S. citizens. So in reference to undocumented immigrants, what benefits do they get?
I know in New York they can sign up for OWPDD. That is a program for people with autism. They could use that if they have autism.
The New York State Office for People with Disabilities?
Yeah.
Let's fact check that real quick. I don't know anything about New York. Typically, I don't debate on the state level, but I'll just fact check that real quick. It's a simple Google search. Can undocumented immigrants
Citizenship is not a requirement.
qualify
Just residency.
for- just residency, but they're here legally if they're a resident, right? So that doesn't apply
Not
to the
necessarily.
documents. Oh, resident is
Not
someone who is
necessarily.
resident. What do you mean by resident?
If they have a place, if they have they live somewhere, if they have an address.
Okay. You're saying if they just have an address, they qualify for this program?
Yeah.
Let's fact check that real quick. Based. Yes, undocumented immigrants, according to the Deaf Disabilities Office, they do qualify for the program if they meet the eligibility requirements. That's based. The fuck? That's absolutely based. But can we get some W New Yorks? That's fucking based. And what's the issue with that? That's on the state level. We're talking about federal level. Right? California has Medi-Cal, right?
Well, AJ,
I don't know anything.
like-
I don't know anything about New York, right? So if you want to change New York policy, then maybe vote for a better governor. I mean, Kathy Hochul is the governor. Vote for someone else.
I don't like her.
That's on New. That's on.
Hey,
that's on New
AJ,
York.
Played stupid as their
when you
Cuomo's raping
relate-
chicks.
Hey, AJ, I just wanted to say, like, when you relate to things like, kids that are starving and need steps, or kids with autism or people with autism that need help, I don't think it's an issue that they get help. So do you have, like, a different point on immigration?
It's actually based. Like I said, I think you should have federal access. But what on the federal level? Because again, I don't know anything about New York. States run them differently. On the federal level, what benefits do undocumented immigrants get?
Well, I already listed a SNAP. They have a
That's not
child.
worldwide. And no, they don't get stuff.
None of it's worldwide. It's countrywide.
Not worldwide. I meant.
Yeah.
I did. That's
I understand that.
Nationwide.
a little bit.
Nationwide. No, but SNAP and WIC, those are federal programs, and undocumented immigrants don't qualify for them. Obviously, if their child is born here, the U.S. child does qualify for them, yes. But not the undocumented immigrant.
And they use the emergency room as their doctor's office, and that drives up medical pricing.
That's both
All
the
around.
left and the right agree with that. A bill was
Yeah.
signed in the late 1990s that no one on American soil should be denied access to the emergency room if they are in critical condition or dying. That is something both the left and the right agree to.
But
And
they
K through
use
12
it as
education.
regular, as a regular doctor's office, not just
Yeah,
emergency care.
How much do we spend on emergency rooms for undocumented immigrants?
Too much. That's how much. $1 is too much.
So you think undocumented immigrants should die?
No, they come from a country
then
that
$1
has
isn't too
nationalized
much.
health care.
So then $1 isn't too much, right? Because if an undocumented
It is too much.
immigrant-
They come from a country
Hold on.
that has
So,
universal
okay.
health care.
So and if an undocumented immigrant gets into a car crash, for example, or they get ran over, should they have
Let 'em
access
die.
to
Fuck
the?
'em. I don't care
Are you
about
are
them.
you white?
They come
Are you-
from
are
a
you-
nation
Hold on. Are you white?
that has a universal health
Question:
care.
Are you white?
No, I'm Puerto Rican.
You're Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Are you white presenting?
Yes, I am.
Of course you are.
Makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. So just let undocumented immigrants die, right? Just let them die.
See, yeah. They shouldn't
Why?
be. They come from a country. They come because a lot of South American countries already have universal health care. Why are you going to come to one that doesn't?
Again, it's not. They're not coming here for the health care. That's
No, they're coming for
ridiculous.
jobs. They're not. They shouldn't be taking.
They're coming here for
So
a
fuck
better
the game.
life.
And economic immigration, economic asylum is not legal.
What? I
If they
don't
want a
think you
better
know
life,
anything.
they have a process to come here, and it only takes 6 years max.
Only 6 years?
Yeah, on average.
How long ago was 6 years?
2020.
Holy shit, that took you a long time. 2020.
Well, I forgot what year it was.
2020,
Yeah.
2020, and then
So-
COVID happened, right? And then
I started
COVID
my brain
happened.
said the wrong thing.
So 2020.
Yeah, and then they came in
and then you said
undocumented.
on average. So you think it should take 6 to 10 years for someone to become a U.S. citizen, right?
Correct.
That's why we have
It's
undocumented
not-
entry.
it's not-
That's why
it's
we have
not a,
undocumented entry, because the core issue of undocumented entry is that the legal process takes so long, it's too expensive. I think it should take 6 months, and I think that it shouldn't be as expensive. That would significantly decrease undocumented entry and
How much does it
significantly.
cost?
Oh, how much does mass deportation
Yeah.
cost? $80 billion every year, buddy. It would be
Okay.
less. It would be less to fund immigration judges and immigration courts. It would be way less to fund those courts and judges than do mass deportation, because mass deportation negatively harms the American economy, while mass amnesty and fixing the legal process significantly benefits the American economy, benefits the average American, and benefits the average immigrant.
Not when they're coming in from asylum claims that aren't justified.
Asylum has nothing to do with what I just said.
That's why they came
Steel
up.
man my argument.
Yeah, because it doesn't work very well. You're making claims aren't based on everything. How does it make it stronger? It doesn't.
My argument is that we should offer mass amnesty to anyone who is here undocumented. Can I finish?
No. No, you can't because you're lying now.
How am I lying on my opinion? It is my opinion on what I want to happen. How can I lie on an opinion? That makes no sense.
I don't know. You found a way. It's amazing.
Opinions objectively can't be wrong.
Yeah. No, yes, opinions can be wrong.
How can an opinion be wrong?
No, your opinions can be wrong.
How?
Fire isn't hot. That's my opinion. Is that right or is it wrong? It's wrong. See, yeah.
It's just a.
My choice isn't to be correct. It's just make things.
It's a fact. It's a
no, it's
fact
not.
that fire is hot.
No, it's not. That's subjective.
Define subjective.
It's the opposite of objective. There we go.
Define objective.
It's the opposite of subjective.
That's circular because you're saying subjective is the opposite of objective.
Everything is a circle.
Objective is...
Circles and triangles, man.
Oh my god. Just trolls after trolls after trolls after trolls. I'm gonna go insane, quite literally. I'm done for the night. I wanted to catch a couple debates. I'm done for the night. I'm gonna edit a YouTube video so I can post it and catch up. You'll see me later tonight with more debates. I will talk to you. I will not talk to you guys. I will see you guys later. Windows, you've been here the fucking whole live stream. I fucking appreciate you. I know Sierra left because this guest was just insane. So W's in the chat for Sierra. Jules, you've also been in here for a long time. Appreciate you for being here. Over on YouTube. Oh, Aaron's in here. I think I saw Aaron. I did not. Over on YouTube. It was a slow live stream over on YouTube. 16 votes. Typically we have 200. Wow. What a bummer, quite frankly. If you guys check out my Facebook, link in the bio. We want to catch the crazy magas. Anyways, I'll see you guys soon. Tomorrow or tonight. We'll see. Check out my YouTube, link in the bio.